good, Milo. I'm just repositioning myself. Well, at least it sent out an alert. I couldn't even get the live stream to show up in my YouTube studio. I've been on a couple minutes ago. I'm sitting here like, where the fuck is the live at? Raging, carefree. Shout out to all those who's early and often. Joy, Wyoming. I mean, yes, I'm off today, so I figured I'd come smoke a blunt with y'all right quick, cause yeah. Rita, what up? Wyoming gal. What do the kids used to say about last night? Conscious bird. A lot of niggas woke up today like, what happened? A lot of people woke up today like, what happened? INA, man, y'all, bro, y'all gotta be, nigga. All I've been hearing about is the victim organization network, victimization network of Thornton Township. That's all they've been saying, right? Oh, the V-Nuts, the V-Nuts, the V-Nuts. This nigga got on the phone, and by the end of it, they all turned into the Jedidiah Brown victimization network. They turned into the victimization network instantly, nigga. All those shit tell me that I said was happening. Look, Jed, I don't know what you was on last night. That shit just did not turn out how you thought. That nigga deleted everything. And Jed, I got the videos. I know you thought them hoes is gone. They not. It just shows the intent. You lied to your audience. Your audience saw you. And nigga, look, this is no disrespect to Minion. This is no disrespect to Trina. Nigga, you should not have come on the air with me. I got actual litigation against you, bro. I got actual litigation against you, nigga. So, crazy cat. What's up, girl? But this thing where you just felt like you know, you gonna punk me and all this shit, nigga, you don't have that power. I don't know what you was thinking. I know you down bad. I told y'all his views and streams are in the toilet. I showed y'all the chart. He ain't had no choice. Like his channel's dying. His channel's dying right in front of our eyes. So yeah, the nigga ain't, you know, he not seeing straight. And you know, people like Shelly and all them whores, they think the shit funny too. And they got their names in a damn federal lawsuit, thinking all this shit's funny. They look at last night and them niggas is like, nigga, I don't give a bro, when I knew they lost is when them motherfuckers said two things. The first thing was when that motherfucker said, man, I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm still 10 toes down INA. I'm still INA 10 toes down. I was like, that's, you only say that after a loss. Then, when them motherfuckers said that they was gonna do a group meetup at the Jeffrey, nigga, them niggas try to support Jed lying ass about the Jeffrey. Random wanted me to play the video. I ain't need to play the video. I don't want to give everything I got. Cause there's no need. We ain't convincing them. Like, what I gotta show INA for? INA watch my streams just like they watch Jez. And they see the video evidence. They know the nigga be lying. They know this. Nigga, I went down a litany of questions that he couldn't answer. And that just shows you how much of a liar he is, where it's like, you can't answer not one of these questions, Jed. Not one. This nigga thought he was gonna come on the screen and just, I'll filibuster about this lie that I'm telling. Nigga, I don't. This wasn't CNN. I could think he thought it was CNN. Then, oh my god, the part where that nigga. Remember when I stopped talking because that nigga just started busting out in the show? I'm on LNC live. That. I was like, what the fuck is this nigga doing? Lady Luck Club was happening, cousin. Happy Sunday. I was like, what is this nigga doing? I was like, is he having a mental episode? I didn't go, nigga. I was so shocked at what this nigga did and how great of a thing it was for us. I did not go to bed till after church. I was laying in the bed doing football. Christy had fell asleep on the couch, so I'm just like, kind of like getting some because I. So since Christy fell asleep on the couch, I went out there and woke her up. What do you think my wife said when I told her that Jed came on the show? What do you think was the first thing my wife said? What do you think is the first thing she said? And this is why I love that girl so much. So I know you fucking lying. I wish you would have said that. That'd have damn near been a turn on. She know that's one of my favorite lines. Nigga, she said, "Is he okay?" And she was dead serious. She's thinking that this nigga done had an episode probably on some fun party favors. Nigga, she was. Oh no shit. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Cam. Another one. Nigga, I'm not. I'm dead ass serious. She was like, "Is he okay?" Like, why would he do that? And that's when it, bro, it was a turn on. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. My wife turned me the fuck on like 4 o'clock in the morning. I had to let her go to sleep so she can go to church, nigga. Because that's when ain't nothing sexier than when your wife know what you capable of. It's one thing when you be trying to tell your girl what you capable of, but when you hear her talk about what you capable of, that shit be sexy, bro. I don't know why he would just get on the line with you like that. Why would he do that? Like, yeah, that's the same shit I said. She was like, look, I'm being so serious. I hope that he's okay. He sounds like something's wrong. I don't know if it's drugs or what, nigga." She said, "What?" So like when I wake Christy up, I gotta kind of wake her up and wait like a full like 30, 45 seconds. Cause I learned this shit when I was young. See, my wife lucky that I love her and I ain't gonna dog her ass out. Because, nigga, I could wake her up in the middle of the night and tell her I'm going to go get some pussy somewhere and she'll say, okay. I'm like, did you remember me waking you up last night saying I was going over this bitch house? No. Oh. Well, never mind. What y'all saw last night was a desperate man. That's what desperation looks like. I don't know who he thought he was going to like turn on me. This nigga said read the like the whole thing of read the shit is gaslighting. Jed knows what the paper says. Just go if you want to see the type of liar Jed is. Go back and watch him pretend that he don't hear himself singing in that in on that sound I played. If you want to see how big of a liar he is, go back. Just so you know, it is impossible. The way that the shit set up, it was. I told Christy about that. She just started laughing. It was literally impossible for Jed to claim he didn't hear it. If he heard me, he heard the sound. Period. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. That's the type of liar he is. And in my mind, the whole time, I'm sitting here thinking to myself, like, so you really think that you helping yourself, or do you know that you're helping me? He helped me in every way possible. He, bro, he showed the world that he ain't got nothing as far as any type of actual discussion goes. I asked this nigga, I said, Why you out here jumping Kamal and fighting with a nigga that's a convicted gang rapist? That nigga said, what does that have to do with the price of tea in China? I said, that's all you need to know about a nigga. Anytime you ask a grown ass man why he be running around with a gang rape, a convicted gang rapist, this ain't alleged. Anytime you see a nigga running around with a convicted gang rapist nigga and you ask this nigga why he doing it, and the nigga say, what's that have to do with the price of tea in China? That's all you need to know about a motherfucker. That's all you need to know. You don't need to know nothing else. You don't need to know nothing else. That nigga's a liar of the highest order. Yeah, white glove janitorial indeed, Jamie. Only the real know about that. Only the real, only the real know about that. Not the kids be using our driveway because we got one of the steeper driveways. So them niggas, I don't know if they even saw me out here. We do got the highest driveway on the street. That's hilarious. These two little kids, they couldn't have been no older than 10 or 11. They just pulled into the driveway on their bikes, got to the top of the driveway. He just shot out to the street going back down the other way. Hey, you fucking kids, get off my fucking driveway now. Next time I'm gonna shoot one of your motherfuckers. I couldn't believe, like, I'm telling y'all, when I was setting up the Zoom, I was like, I can't wait to see how this nigga goes out the back door. Everything was, Flyboy was happening, Khalid was happening. Everything was off to me. Let me just give y'all my insight of what was happening, just from my perspective, so you can have it. I don't know who it was, but it was somebody I trust. They ain't trust because they've never given me bad information. Like if they tell me like X, Y, and Z, then it's like code. And they was like Jed's live. He live right now and he talking about you, whatever. I didn't think much of shit. It's not the first time he's done it. Minion was happening. Shout out to Minion. This ain't the first time he's done that. It's been a tactic that I've had to deal with. He ain't even the first person to try it. Like I had a motherfucker tell me one time, I broke somebody on the air, where they was like, "Oh, he think he the only one that can stream for hours. We gonna do it too." First of all, I had never seen these motherfuckers do a stream over like 90 minutes before, and at this juncture, I had 6 7 hour streams, especially during the cookout season of Big Brother. That was routine. They didn't realize that like during the cookout season, I was streaming like 8 to 10 hours every day. There wasn't no off day. This was like Monday through Sunday. I was streaming at least 8 to 10 hours a day. Bob, I don't know if I said what's up. What's happening? We lost today, but that's all right. We be all right. We gotta something's wrong with our passing game. We gotta figure that shit out. And so I don't even be tripping like that when like it was just something that was just off last night, all the way. So once I start hearing, so once I like turn on the live for a second and hear what he's saying, and I'm like, so wait, you gonna live react to me right now? So when I see he's live reacting, that's when I'm like, all right, nigga, just so you know, I'm not playing this game with you. If you want to talk, we can talk. But this whole thing where we're gonna be sitting on stream together because you can't do it. Because the last motherfucker that tried to go bar for bar with me, they lasted like 6 hours, and we saw these niggas have a nervous breakdown on camera. They had a damn nervous breakdown for like 20 minutes, and then like some little kids. You know how little kids are like, bro, especially if you've ever been over like somebody's house on a Friday night or even your house where like all the kids come over, like maybe it's some family members, and the little kids is running around the house, and then all of a sudden you don't hear anybody running no more and the kids are just laid out anywhere in the fucking floor asleep. That's what happened to some motherfuckers that try to like go bar for bar with me. They spazzed out, had a mental breakdown, and passed out. Vivian, I was thinking about y'all when I did it. I wasn't even gonna use. I tried not to use nobody by name. That's why I only said Amir. But yeah, I mean, you got the nigga sitting here threatening me. He threatening me physically because he mad. And let's get this shit straight about what happened in Dalton. Cause I'm gonna have to bring up the video because Jed's a fucking liar. This nigga Jed, when I was in Dalton and I was recording, you can go back and watch this shit. It's still up. It ain't even blocked. I just forget what stream it is, but I'm gonna go back and figure it out. This nigga was like, he said something real slick like, "Yeah, nigga, I heard you say blah blah blah" or some shit like that, and I said, "Yeah, I said it." And that nigga gave me like a little side eye look and walk off. And that's when I decided at that moment, I was like, oh, so you don't understand that I will go home, get in the studio, and fucking embarrass you. Because at this point, I knew who this nigga was at this point where I'm just like, okay, all right, nigga. He could, bro, the only thing he told the truth about was going to the Jeffrey, nigga. Nigga, they talking about having a group meetup at the Jeffrey in support of Jed, nigga. I won. You won. We won. They going to have a group meetup at the Jeffrey, nigga. He wasn't ready for that. I'm like, Jed, who's this nigga right here? Jed ain't never had no interview or nothing like that. He thought he was gonna do some CBS, CNN, MSNBC, Fox News style filibuster, where we're just gonna talk over each other forever and no point's gonna get across. Oh no, nigga. That's why he stopped in his. You know what got him to stop in his tracks? Because I was like, I know it's gonna make you stop. Go back and watch. I did it on purpose. Because he was just talking over me, talking over me, talking over me. I was like, nigga, wasn't you out here fighting a motherfucker with a gang rapist? The nigga said, oh, what? Yeah, nigga, gang rapist. See, I'm not like the other pussy YouTubers where it's like, I don't want to say the R word. I might not get money on my video. Well, if YouTube don't want to pay me for shining light on gang rapists, I feel like God will take care of it. That's the way I feel about it. So shout out to the V Knots, nigga, and Jed. The best part is you deleted them lives that we gonna watch tomorrow. I apply pressure until niggas fold. We saw it in real time, Jed. We saw me put pressure on you so much to the point that you came and played a road game in front of a hostile crowd and lost by 50. L's up. King Legend, I'm putting that back on the soundboard. I don't think it ever actually made it to the official soundboard. It's still on the other one though. I'm getting ready to put that on the soundboard, nigga. L's up. The nigga was tearing up. Yes, I have it, Kendra. I have it in my possession right now. I have the live that he thought he was the lead. Jed, we was ready for you. That's why I told everybody, don't worry. I told everybody, don't worry. We got it. Yeah, I have it in my possession, nigga. I gotta make a small little edit to it for somebody, which I'll do before I come on the air tomorrow. I got it. Oh, and Jed, just so you know, we got $128 left on our $200 goal for the barbecue of Commander Tootie. That nigga Jed, this nigga Jed came on my air last night and told everybody was like, I don't need to raise no money for no building. If I want a building, I'll just get it. I'll just get a building. I'm like, and I'm sitting here looking at INA like, and y'all cool with this? This nigga told y'all he held y'all hostage for that $3,000 on the way. We got 97,000 to go, and then now this nigga kept the money, ain't getting the building there. And this nigga's like, if I really wanted a building, I could just get a motherfucker to give me the money. Oh yeah, we got fries on it too. That shit'll be going out tomorrow to everybody. Obviously, I can't do it today. I'm off. Just like this ain't really me at work right now. This is just me, just smoking a blunt with my homies. My baby boy just fell asleep for a nap, and my ladies they gone to help with men's dinner at her church. Kendra, that's what patience gets us. I want y'all to understand. That's what patience gets you last night. Patience. He set his own trap. He set up his own demise. And y'all have to understand the reason why is he needs some sort of controversy because he has nothing. At this point last year, he had his hands in so many pots, bro. He trying to fuck with LIA, Long Island Audits. He trying to fuck with Hannibal. He trying to fuck with O'Shea Duke Jackson, Shawayne Burns, all this different shit. Then he was cool with the trustees. He admitted he was living with Mary Avant, but he tried to say he was paying rent for a room. Shut your lying ass up, nigga. The rent you was paying was probably in foot rubs. He's at all these bro. Once a month, Jed popping out, causing chaos. The first Monday of every month, causing some fucking chaos, making a couple bands and bouncing. This was like 6, 7, 8 straight months. Jed did this. He pull up to a meeting, start some shit, get on the motherfucking air, get everybody all riled up over whatever shit he started. If you want to help with this fight, if you want to help resource this fight, that's all he fucking did. Start shit and then tell you to pay for it. And then everything started drying up. He ain't did shit with Andrew Holmes. Nobody in their right mind is saying that Tiffany's not the mayor of Dalton no more because of fucking Jedidiah Brown. As a matter of fact, Dalton is going to owe Tiffany them money based off Jedidiah Brown's actions. That shit he did at the township gonna have to pay for that shit, bro. They are. And so you got the township meetings. He running up calling Tiffany a bitch for clout. You got the Thornton meeting or the Dalton meetings at the motherfucking at the main Dalton spot at the village. Then all these lives he was doing, eyeing that, like, bro, he was doing, like, he had like 500-600 people in there live. So then he started trying to put his hand in Flint. Good afternoon, Rhonda. Then he started putting his hands on Flint. And so he had all this shit going. So that's why, like, around like December, that's why LNC, we was really just starting to cook because Jed in his mind was bigger than the whole program at that point, which all culminated in February. But if you were a loyal LNC watcher, I predicted all of this shit. I was like, look, man, niggas is jumping. I'm not gonna be the last to leave the building. I'll be the first. We out. We gonna report on other shit. And just so y'all know, as soon as Tiffany leave office, everybody's views are gonna plummet. And that would have included me if I stayed. All of this nigga's views plummet. I showed y'all the graph. He got a case in Flint. He can't really go to Flint at all. He got multiple cases in Thornton Township now. The YouTube lawsuit that he told everybody to laugh at last year is still going on and at a very crucial stage. His subscribers, he has lost like 100 subscribers in the last month. Jed was getting 9 to 10,000 views every time he went live. He's barely getting to 1,500 now. That's being the point guard, Kendra. That's my point guard in me. Like, I gotta react to situations sometimes. Like it's like if you watch a basketball player and he get into the lane and then all of a sudden he does a spin move and then spins back the other way and throws it behind his head to somebody. Trust me, he didn't think all of that. Read and react. It just what his body did in that moment. And that's basically what it'd be like for me. And so then he got cases against the V Knots, me included, because I'm supposed to be one of the V Knots. And the crowds are getting smaller. People from INA start coming over here, you know, and not just Beth, like several. And he don't realize that it's former INA people that be behind the scenes giving me shit. You take all of what Jed had in the last 12 months, it's all gone. He pissed it all away again. Random news. I got you, cousin. Before the day ends, before it gets dark outside, I'll have something for you. He had all of that shit, and now he has nothing. He can't get no Dalton views. He can't get no Harvey views. He can't get no Flint views. So like he has nothing. The only thing he has on YouTube is to talk about like us, other YouTubers. He has no content. Like he can't get on the air and just do content. Me, I can. That's why showed everybody last night. And told everybody like, bro, I've done over 3,000 live streams. Like this shit is just so second nature to me at this juncture. And I still get nervous before every stream. And not like a nervous, like a scared. It's an energy feeling. It's like it's go time. But like, so he has nothing. That's how you end up being like, fuck it. I'll get on here with LNC because if nothing else, I'll get a boost in my views. And then he went and embarrassed himself so bad he had to delete the streams. Even though I keep telling him, stop deleting them streams, Jed, because it shows intent. He don't listen. I told him, I tried to reason to this nigga. I tried to reason to this nigga last night to his face. I'm like, Jed, you've known me for about a year now, bro. You know when you do these things that I'm not letting it slide. You know this. Why are you doing this to yourself? I don't care nothing about you. See, I don't even be caring about you. And then I'm like, what are you even talking about? Like, I don't like you. Okay, like that's irrelevant. There's lots of niggas that I don't like that I leave the fuck alone because it ain't worth the problems that they can bring. It's called being fucking logical, man. Like, then the nigga want to try to make it seem like I don't know, like I don't know what he was doing by being like, yeah, nigga, but he's talking about all this fighting and you called him, excuse me, you calling the police over fighting and all of this shit. And I'm just like, you got open assault and battery type cases right now. And you dumb enough to be on my stream that, and I know all the people, everybody you got a court case with is, you wanna come roll with me? They only one call away. Jed, everybody involved is one call away. I'm the plug, nigga. Everybody's one call away. Did you know that? Did you? And Jed, you want to know something funny that I ain't never said out loud? And I'm gonna go ahead and say it now. Did you know that Vivian's really cool with one of my really close big brother homies? Did you know that? Yeah, Jed. She actually plugged into some of the niggas I'm plugged in. Like, do you really want national attention? Cause cause I just don't even know how you gonna play this. You said that my YouTube channel is gonna be down. Nigga, it is. You know what I learned when I stopped being a liar years ago. You know what I truly learned. And Vivian, he don't even know. He don't even know. That's why I'm just like, bro, you should chill. Here's what I learned when I stopped being a liar. This is for real. I realized that why you end up encountering like when you encounter like super liars like Jed, no pun intended. When you encounter these type of liars like Jed, you realize that they expect you to lie. Because I've seen so many people trip up with Jed where it's like, you not a dishonest person, but he found out something you was dishonest about. It could be the smallest thing ever. And liars like Jed will use that to flip it around on you to try and make it, nah, you the actual liar. But when they go up against people who don't lie, man, that's when it looked like last night. Commander Tootie lost his fucking mind. I was like, you want the one? He didn't think he could win no one on one with me. He knew better. That's why he ducked me for so many months. He ducked me last night. He didn't answer. For the record, Jedidiah Brown didn't answer a single question. As a matter of fact, the court case the part that's gonna be funny is when I edit the video, uh, so I can take out our interview and upload it. The part that's funny is the part where you're gonna notice that Jed gave y'all three different reasons about the court case. He gave y'all three different reasons. It was dismissed. It's gonna be dismissed, and he threw his people under the bus. The nigga was like, "Oh yeah, well, this is what I was told in my briefing. I don't know. I don't know anything about anything." He said he don't know how any of it works. He admitted that, but then went on to try to tell y'all how it works. Jed, and you also set a record. Jed, you are the first person in LNC history that I had to mute and then say, now, since I was interrupted by this bitch, I've never had to say that to anybody who was on my show. I would call you a guest. I still have a 0% incident rate with a guest because that was not like an interview or anything. That was just you being a liar. Now, before I was interrupted by this bitch, I ain't never had to say that to nobody live on the air, bro. You had to be the first. you you had to be the first, nigga. Like I done did this shit for so long, so many times. I know exactly when something that ain't never happened before happens. The moment it happens. I was like, nigga, I ain't never had to say this to anybody. Yeah, it's dismissed. It's going to be dismissed. Go read the conclusion. It say it's dismissed. And that's the part that blows me. And that's why I want y'all to understand. When he's lying like that, that is not to convince any of y'all. That is for his people. That is for his people. That nigga, he ain't, bro. I ain't been a part of an ass whooping like that in forever. This nigga tried to pretend he didn't hear him singing "Belt to Ass." I'm like, Jed, you sang a jingle where all of a sudden you knew exactly how the case worked. But because on May the 5th, when you made that shit, or May the 6th, I think was the actual day you did it. So when you did that shit on May 6th, you were happy. You could hear the joy in your voice because in your mind, I was never going to get an amended complaint out because you know that you can't do it. I've read your legal filings and stuff you write. You're a fucking moron. You're stupid as fuck. Like, you're really stupid. shit. My wife and them on their way home. That's how big they church is. They at church, they was like, it's too many workers. We're just gonna come home. All right. It's too many workers. We'll just come home. Rhonda, you know how God worked. You know how God worked. Rhonda, I need, and here's the other part. I want y'all to hear me. I'm not bullshit. If you remember last night, I came on early. Man, it was my plan from Jump Street. I was like, I'm coming on early. They on their way home from church. They was there helping with the men's, but she was like, it's so many people that they literally don't have nothing to do. They're just standing there, so they come home. And so, I was getting off the air. I was getting off the air. So even when somebody told me that Jed was on, I was gonna play with a little bit, but I was getting ready to go. I would, at the part of the video that we was at when Jed admitted that he wasn't getting the building and Harvey, that was basically where I was getting y'all. He doesn't understand. I was done. Oh nigga, she said she was worried about it. She was like, cause she didn't understand why he would do something so stupid. She was truly worried. Time 8. It was just it was a very weird state of affairs, to say the least. I was moments away from signing off. I was moments away. I'm talking about like where we was at in the video. I was done. I was not going no much further because he wasn't really talking about shit. But something made him. I would like to know exactly what I said to make him go, I'm gonna go live and I'm gonna react to Shay. And I'm like, nigga, why would you go live to react about a nigga you say don't matter? Like, I would never sit here and say that to my audience. Jed, you don't hear me tell my audience that Jed don't matter at all. Oh, he don't matter at me. Oh, well, then why are you filing a federal lawsuit if you don't care like that? The comments after Jed took his ass whooping was some of the most heartwarming shit ever. They was the 7 stages of grief, nigga. Niggas was angry. Niggas was sad. Niggas didn't want to accept it. Some niggas did accept it. When that motherfucker said, I don't give a fuck, nigga, I'm still INA 10 toes down. I said, I hope I don't have to have anybody ever say that about us. I don't give a fuck. I'm 10 toes down. I said, what does that even mean? I was like, you saying that like that? What does that mean? He couldn't believe I told him that to his face. I'm jealous of you. I want to be you. Jed, what is the replay game, nigga? You did a video where you titled it the replay game. Jed knew. Look, Jed knew he was going to take an L overall. He just wanted to cloud the water, muddy the waters enough to have some people at least be like, well, maybe Shay is lying. That's all he wants. That's all he can ever reach for. But bro, I put the whole shit on screen. Was like, just Google that shit. You can see how he lying. He can. There's nothing he can do to fight that type of shit. There's nothing he can do because he knows damn well if you go read it yourself, you gonna see. This nigga gonna say that the YouTube case ain't got nothing to do with him. Have you read the complaint, nigga? Either one of them, the first one or the second one. Oh, nigga, you got something to do with it. You got a lot to do with it. single black llama is outrageous. I told Christy, I put it on my mama. I said, Christy, I'm thinking about getting one of them red bob wigs, and that's what I'm gonna wear for Halloween. I asked Christy. This was last week when I told her this shit. This is before even last night. I put it on everything I love. I told her I was gonna get a short red bob wig for Halloween just to see if Jed do it. Like INA, they may not watch me enough. Anybody who LNC know, Jed just be stealing everything from us, nigga. Belt to ass. I start saying that shit. He took that motherfucker. Just everything, bro. Remember when Jed was trying to DJ? Who remembers that? Push one for yes, two for no. Who remembers when Jed was trying to DJ last year? The nigga was trying to DJ. The nigga went and got a soundboard. I was just like, bro, you not coming up with a single original idea. Just everything you see me do, you like anything you can do, I can do better. No, you can't. And actually, you can't. He just after I got done reacting to Big Brother, the nigga got right on the air. Bro, do y'all not remember when he reacted to an episode of Big Brother? Y'all don't remember when he pulled up an episode of Big Brother 26 last year? Then this year he was like, "Well, fuck, since he's doing Big Brother, I'll do America's Got Talent." This was a real thing last year, Kaz. I know you probably missed it, but these things really happen. He tried to react to an episode of Big Brother. I guess it was like supposed to make me mad or something. I was like, nigga, if you want to come over here and get your ass slayed like everybody else, see, he doesn't understand the Big Brother community. So like anybody threatening to come over there to threaten my how I move over in that space, that means you don't know anything about what's going on over there. I'm the king over there, nigga. In that space, I am a king. So up and comers like Jed trying to react to Big Brother is hilarious. You're not smart enough to even understand the game, let alone commentate it, nigga. Nigga, I saw Carefree in the comments, nigga. I could hear the pain in his comment. Niggas woke up like Quando Rondo this morning, nigga. No! All right, Quando, I ain't gonna use you. I gotta use somebody else because I don't really want to make fun of you in that moment. But you get the drift. Nigga, Jed got off that live and was sitting there with them big back heifers last night. I sat there and watched your ass eat a whole meal for 5. You ate a box of pizza, a fucking slab of ribs, and you just sat there and let that nigga barbecue me. He said he's still looking at what at ease means. He's still trying to figure out what at ease means. He didn't want to talk about it. This nigga. He wants to argue in the circle about something that's in writing and can be read. Like, I'm not arguing with you, but that's why I turned up on him. I was not gonna go there with him, but I was like, oh, so you want to try to be funny? All right, rapid fire. And Jed, you was 30 seconds away from me asking you about Anderson, so you bounced at the right time. Stop yelling at me. Yeah, they had a mukbang that did Jed's demise, nigga. The way that bitch was crying and sniffling while eating them hot wings out of that bucket, nigga. Fuck LNC, nigga. Pass the ranch. Vivian in a couple of times we are breaking out the Methuselahs. What problem? Jed, every confrontation stream, you the only nigga I know that's like 0 for 30, nigga. Like you have never even remotely come close to winning any type of confrontation. I don't even know why you do it at this point. You did come in after KS. I know you didn't know what was going on. When I saw you, by the time I saw you, I know you didn't know. KS, Jed called for the fade last night. I can't believe it either, but nigga Jed called for the 1-on-1. Cause I was just gonna turn the nigga off. I was like, nigga, if you think we doing this battle and stream shit, this is old to me, Jed. This is like 2017 shit. Not y'all motherfuckers already got the timestamps. Raging. I was getting ready to go. I was raging. The reason why I know it was like 2.5 hours is because I was feeling guilty. Cause I was like, well, maybe if I smoke another blunt, I can stretch this out to 3 hours. I was getting ready to go. I was on. Y'all don't even understand. I was so leaving. I was so leaving. There's this little shit I was working on for my fancy football shit that I'm getting ready to share with KS and Javon. I know y'all remember me bringing that shit up. The shit I said to Javon about it. Like that was what was on my mind. What ended up happening was not what I thought was gonna happen. That nigga try to pretend he didn't hear himself singing was my favorite part. That nigga was like, "What are you playing something?" Because I mean, if you playing something, I can't hear it. Yeah, okay, Jay. All right, Jay, you got it, nigga. Hey, y'all niggas wasn't shit. I'm trying to take the shit seriously. I see nothing but laughing emojis in the chat. This is why I knew to look at the chat. I saw his face at one point. I think he looked at the chat like, "Did y'all hear him after the show?" This is when I knew how bad I hurt him. Nigga, Conscious was roasting the fuck out of this nigga. He gonna say, "Yeah," and I mean this. He said it like this too because he was so hurt. He was like, "Yeah." I think he said something to the effect of like, "Yeah, that's why your mama's sick, and when she die, I'ma laugh." Nigga, I laughed so hard when he said that. I didn't laugh because like I want him to laugh at Conscious mama. I laughed because that was he wanted Conscious to feel the pain he was feeling, man. Hurt people, nigga. He needed Conscious to feel the pain he was feeling, nigga. That nigga told her he was gonna laugh when her mama died. I said, nigga, hurt people, nigga. I couldn't do shit but laugh when I heard him say that. Cause the tone that he used, he would bro, his character voice was turned off. He didn't have all that extra sassy in his speech, none of that shit, nigga. He was hurt. Artist was happening. He was hurt. That shit hurt him, bro. Jed, we gonna go over the whole stream of when you left, nigga. He's just nigga Jed. He crashed out. He crashed out. You know you lost the fight when you say you go laugh when somebody mama died. That is the most second grade greater shit ever. That's why I'm gonna laugh when your mama died. Nigga, what? Oh yeah, I forgot I muted that nigga and put the case over his face. Like nigga, we got the fucking paperwork right here. Why are we even arguing? That's what I'm saying, Rhonda. Like hurt people hurt people. When he said that, like I'm not telling conscious don't get mad about a motherfucker saying about your mama. That's not what I'm saying because you know that's her mama, bro. But like, what are you saying? Like who? Like Rhonda just said, who says that? Who talks like this, nigga? I'ma laugh when your mama die. Like that's crazy to me. That's so over the top that it's funny to me. Like you can't hurt my feelings saying shit like that to me. Like you going to hell. You want to laugh when my mama died? Well, you know, well, just understand what come with it. Crazy kitty. Hey girl, how are you? Your coat looking so much better. Hey girl, your claws are sharp. I know you want me to pet you, but you gotta put them claws up. No claws. With your feral ass. I love you too, crazy. Crazy cat. Crazy cat. I wonder where Ice is at. That's why I wish was up here, because Ice would just be chilling. Girl, put them nails up. I know you want me to pet you, but you don't claw at me to do it. Yeah, I hear you purring, baby. I love you too. Nigga, go back and look at his chat. Like, go back and watch my stream and look at his chat. They were in the bro. They were so apologetic. Then they all started lying about. That's why your case is dismissed. Like, that's the best y'all got. That's supposed to hurt my feelings. I embarrass y'all commander, and the best y'all got for me is that's why your case is dismissed. Well, you're lying. So this is a total L, nigga. I don't. They INA took one of the worst L's they've taken as a group ever. And I ain't trying to say that shit. And you know, yes, it's gonna sound arrogant, so I can acknowledge that, but it really is the truth. The level of cope they was on after the shit was what did it for me. I was like, man, y'all niggas is coping hard. I was like, y'all niggas is coping hard, bro. When they said they was going to do a meet and greet at the fucking Jeffrey, I was like, we're done here. I was like, Jed didn't even want to admit going to the Jeffrey, and y'all try to get Jed to admit, nah, Jed, it's okay. You can admit that you go there, nigga. We'll go there with you. What? This nigga try to lie and be like he don't go to the Jeffrey, and then all of a sudden, y'all ready to have a meet and greet there. Y'all niggas is crazy. That's when I knew I won. That's when I knew I defeated all of INA. When they was ready to have a fucking field trip to the Jeffrey, nigga. I was like, well, that is the definition of down bad. That's the definition of down bad, nigga. We taking a field trip to the Jeffrey. That's down tremendous. Yeah, Rhonda, they gonna load up that short yellow bus, nigga, and take a field trip to the Jeffrey. They said let's meet up. We could meet up there, nigga. I was like, I don't think y'all want to do that. I don't think y'all understand the live stream that I'm gonna have if y'all take a fucking field trip to the Jeffrey, nigga. That is one trip you gonna wish you never made, nigga. And then the nigga Jed gonna say, first he gonna try to say, yeah, that wasn't me in the video, but I have been there a bunch of times. I was like, nigga, so you think that helps you to lie about you? So you've admitted that you've been there several times, but this picture of you that we clearly know is you saying ain't you. Unbelievable night. Unbelievable night. I don't know, but the big backs was in the chat. Them niggas was coping for Jed. Don't worry, Jed. He don't deserve your attention no way. Hey, nigga, just know if I ever tell y'all let's go to the Jeffrey together, we lost. Okay? Lay down. There you go. Good girl. If I ever tell y'all let's go to the Jeffrey, we lost. We lost, y'all. We'll get them next time. What's up, Danny? We'll get them next time. So, as another friendly reminder, this is y'all advocate. I just thought I'd remind y'all of that. This is y'all advocate. Hey, Ron, we'll get them next time. Like, if I get to talking about let's take a group trip to the Jeffrey, know that I done messed up, bro. I done did something really wrong. Hey, man, y'all want to go to the Jeffrey tonight? Jed, there's nothing to be ashamed of. We like gay men too. Your audience is weird. Scott, what's happening? Appreciate the love. Layup drill. That's what last night was what we called layup drill. This nigga Jed tells y'all that I don't understand how this any of this works. That's what he directly said about the court case. But then he wants us to listen to him speak expertise about something he admitted he knows nothing about. The deleting the streams, that lets a nigga know he won one. Hey Jed, we can set up the rematch. But the only problem is like you don't come to anything in good faith. You don't come to anything in good faith. Whiskey, I see you, Whisk. Hey, baby. Something wrong with our passing game in Philly, man. We'll figure this shit out. I ain't panicking. This can be fixed. We got the tools to fix it. Jed, this is where I'll be like, I think it's like something like you be like kind of off. And I ain't trying to be funny. I ain't telling no jokes or nothing right now because there's a level where it comes across as like a level of bipolar. I'm not saying you bipolar or anything. I'm just telling you how I see some of the shit. It comes across as a level of bipolar to me the way that you like you crash out, you can't control your emotions like you were so mad at a comment that somebody made on your channel during your live stream that you said as an advocate it is not your job to unite people and people should be divided and you proud that you divide people. And you know you didn't want to say that, but yo, it's like something you got such a bad temper. And then it's on top of being a pathological liar with an ego. So you know that I don't be lying, and you know I don't be lying about anything. But yet you still want to challenge me because something tells you that you need to win. Like if you can beat me, the ultimate truth teller, then you feel like you can just lie to everybody at that point. If you can beat me with it, but I don't even think you understand, bro. I don't think you understand, bro. When I just be seeing the way that you these crash outs is what make me worry about you. That's a crash out. For you to last night, you know I'm filing you know that you mentioned in a federal lawsuit that I'm involved in already. You know that I'm filing another one against you. You saw the money be raised, and something in your brain still tells you to go, you know what? Let me go incriminate myself on this nigga's channel and let me lie about printed paperwork. Let me threaten this nigga physically as I have open battery and assault cases. Let me threaten this nigga physically. I got a woman that I keep making fun of who she talking about she got a restraining order and doing all this stuff in court. Let me give all of them something that they can go to court and show, like, Your Honor, this is the part of the reason why. You see right here, he's a liar and all these other things. INA, how it make you feel? This nigga Jed come on y'all screen, he wear the championship belt and everything, bragging and oh look at niggas' fingers and oh man, he needed some extra eye sockets. We lumped that nigga the fuck up. Then you ask the nigga about the shit straight to his face. He act like he didn't know what you was talking about. I asked the nigga why he sucker punched the mirror. He didn't even want to discuss it. He didn't even want to discuss it. Why not? Because he's scared of them cases, bro. That's why. See, Amir, Vivian, Ryan, and others, that should have been the biggest takeaway y'all took last night. All these other times he's bragging about all this shit he allegedly did to y'all and shit, but now all of a sudden, he don't even want to acknowledge it. He's been bragging about fighting Amir and beating up Amir for over a month. Like 2 months now. Because that was July, right? So we like in month 3, like we almost 3 months. He been bragging about it. All of a sudden last night, asked the nigga straight up about it. He act like he don't even know what you talking about. That shit, he's because these cases ain't turning out like he thought they would. He thought Ryan, Vivian, and Amir would all be thrown out and gone by now. So he's got them 3 people with me looming with litigation. This ain't even like ain't nobody talking about fighting or no goofy shit. I'm a grown ass man. What the fuck? We talking about litigation, bro. We talking about federal litigation. We talking about local litigation. We talking about the actual courts and shit is getting involved. And since this ain't got nothing to do with like no type of politician or nothing for real, ain't none of them niggas coming to get involved in none of your stupid shit. That's the whole reason why Jed ain't successful for real. Because the level of demon time he's willing to be on in politics too, they willing to get rich. They get rich doing shit. But Jed is such a fucking hothead. Can't nobody in any type of fucking real power. Man, that would be the dumbest thing you ever do is put Jed a part of your organization. He gonna bring it down over something stupid too. Like imagine if you was a politician working with, like, okay, for example, y'all can have y'all opinion about Mayor Clark or whatever, right? Do y'all think, for real, Mayor Clark was sitting at the house watching what Jed did to Amir, watching how he running up on Beth and calling her a cracker and all this shit? Do you think that Mayor Clark was at the house clapping it up for Jed? No, this nigga's like, why you gotta take this shit so far? Like, yes, we want you to be an irritant and do some of that irritant shit and whatnot, but he be taking it, he takes it so far that you have to denounce him. He do shit so far that Jason House and Brittany Norwood go in the parking lot and tell the police officer to turn his body cam off. They don't want to be seen on body cam talking about this nigga. Because they can't defend on the shit he be doing. Ramona, I remember vividly. I remember vividly. And this is how it is with Jed. What y'all went through, like, I know what it's like when you get into these situations with Jed where he really crosses the line legally, and it's a level of shock you have because I haven't encountered too many people with a disregard of the law like Jed in my life. I just haven't. You know, there's levels to it, but Jed has a total disregard for it because he's used to framing these things in certain ways. So I think Jed would have been safer if he stayed off of like YouTube. If he'd have just stayed on Facebook and kept and concentrated on what he was doing, because he makes up his own narratives. That's the other thing where it's like with the Dalton shit. He was on something that nobody else was on. He's running around talking about Andrew Holmes is a rapist. Nobody was on this. He should have just stayed in that lane. It was a lane that he had all by himself. But it wasn't big enough because nobody cared. Everybody cared about Tiffany. So this narrative of like Andrew Holmes, it just never fucking caught on like Tiffany. It just never did. Then when he joined YouTube, that's when it all went bad for him. He started hanging out with the wrong people on the platform, the money boy trades, and all these people that's teaching him how to do illegal shit. So a lot of the illegal shit he learned on this app, he learned from other criminals on this motherfucker. And I'm like, he get money boy trade getting this channel terminated too. The Petty Goat channel, all that shit getting ready to get blew the fuck up. See, cause Jed wanted to treat us like advocates. And this ain't no shade to the advocates. Y'all be on a level of bullshit with Jed the same way. And here's what I mean. Y'all be sitting on these lives and shit. I don't necessarily say that y'all be raising money as much, but bro, I done seen, man, Random News has broke down a lot of y'all niggas that got beef with Jed and shit, and y'all ain't got no clean hands, bro. So that shit was kind of easy for Jed to survive with the Kanika Jenkins shit. Cause some of the people that realized that Jed was dirty, they was kind of dirty too. You know, niggas hands wasn't clean too. Niggas was, you know, P Rico, like, for every video where P Rico's calling out Jed, P Rico got videos where he was trying to get people to pay his fucking phone bill. Just cause he was outside saying Rosemont. Cause he went to a couple of little like events or some shit, protests or some shit, then he felt like that makes him some sort of celebrity. Like, and they always like that. And there was a level of jealousy towards Jed because some of y'all niggas, if y'all had got as big as Jed, y'all would have ignored him the same way he was ignoring y'all. But then when Jed dipped into this YouTube game, he found out it was different. Yeah, it's some scummy motherfuckers on this motherfucker you can link up with and do some shit with, but it's a lot of truth tellers on this motherfucker too. And you truly just don't know. You can think you know a motherfucker from his content, especially anybody who just does content. Like somebody who do a lot of live content, you more susceptible to see closer to what they are actually like for real than most times not. Especially if they doing like 3-4 hour lives. You know, a few times a week. It ain't even gotta be every day, just a few times a week. You know, but niggas that just like upload 15 to 20 minute videos, even an hour, it's like you don't know what you get because all that shit's carefully edited every moment. So it's a coin flip. So for every me, there was O'Shea Duke Jackson. I've been watching O'Shea Duke Jackson content for years, and then look how the nigga try to snake me, and I don't even fucking know the nigga. But you know, niggas do anything for money. He got paid. They paid him to do a hit, and he was unsuccessful. And it was the same thing with Jed. All this shit stemmed from LNC was too big for Dalton. And then you had people in Dalton. This wasn't even Jed. I can't even put this on Jed. They brought Jed in because in their minds, they was like, LNC's too big, so we got to do something about it. So we'll have Jed fuck up LNC. And I'm just like, that was just like the dumbest strategy ever. The trustees think they all in the clear. They are so not in the clear. These niggas think they in the clear. They are so not in the clear. Lord, what's happening? Yeah, live streams, bro. You can't play fake for 4 hours straight. You can do it a lot of the time, but like you can't. Nigga, you saw how hard it was for Ellen to keep that shit. And her show was only like an hour, and it was carefully put together. Like you just can't. You sitting on live for 4 hours with several different personalities coming through your chat and shit. Like, man, the level of like how hard it is for you to try to like keep that up is crazy. I don't think people understand. Like, that's why Jed is a unique person. Jed just literally sits in character all day long and plays this weird victim role. He's the real victim. I'm the one that's really dealing with cyberbullying and harassment. This nigga with an open assault case got on the air and was like making fun of somebody like, yeah, well, when I tried to fight you, you called the FBI. Okay, that's a diss. That's what that actually is, Jed, is self-incriminating. Because I'm sure the lawyer or sure the judge in these assault and battery type cases that you're dealing with would love to hear your stance on physical altercations. He wants y'all to think he's an intelligent black man when he don't sound nothing but like another nigger to me. Yeah, nigger. That's what niggers do. Niggers run out in the street and fist fight over arguments. I'm not of your ilk, my guy. I was not raised by Joe and Burnett Herring to be fighting out in the middle of the fucking street. Beth, good afternoon. I was raised way better than that. I was raised to figure out shit with my mind before diluting it down to my fist. Oh, you already know, Kendra. Who knows how right I was raised? I was raised not to do that shit. I wasn't raised in a household where I was raised in a two-parent black household, and I was not raised. I was raised that different type of black. I wasn't raised as victim black. I wasn't raised the be on some. I play permanent victimhood, and it's okay to go fight a motherfucker if they talking about your mama. I wasn't raised like that. I was raised use your mind. It's harder to be black out here, so you got to be 10 times better. Like that's how I was raised. I wasn't raised to be, because I was raised by my grandparents. They was born in 1937. They came from Mississippi, Brookhaven and Batesville, Mississippi. My grandma from Brookhaven, my grandfather from Batesville, and they didn't teach me like you being black is a crush. They told me that it's going to be harder for you since you black, so you gotta try harder. And that's what a lot of y'all niggas problems is. Y'all victims. Y'all sit around, oh the white man this, the white man that. Permanent victimhood. No, I was raised that I just gotta go harder. If we are going to say that there's like racism and the white man holding us quote unquote back, whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean, because I'm a black business owner and I don't have to answer to no white people. I seem rather blessed. And if it is so called harder to be black in America, I was taught to just work harder. I was not taught to beg white people for shit, blame white, guilt trip all of my white friends, because we had One of my grandfather's best friends, Mike Payne, white man. Like we had white. I lived in a blatantly split down the middle class neighborhood, white and black people. So it was never like I'm married to a white woman. So it was never like no type of racial animus like that. It was just like if it's harder out here for black people, that means you got to work harder. Brandon, you can get on your knees and you can kiss the tip of my dick. That's what you can do. Bob, you miss. Carefree, you be back. Bob with the misfire. Bob out here like Jed clamping. I hope you struck oil. You need to get on your knees and kiss Jed's ring. And they be swearing the shit's not a cult. The shit's called for the culture. We're not a cult, but make sure y'all join for the culture. Nah, the motherfucker told me I need to get on my knees and kiss Jed's ring. And I'm like, you just didn't even listen to nothing I just said to you, did you? None of the shit I'm sitting, none of the bars I be saying I ain't listening to. Carefree, if you on a timeout or something, or if you back or whatever, you be, it was an accident. There it is for the culture. So yeah, like like Jed was raised by his mama. And Jed has solved a lot of his problems by going to get his mama. I've seen him do it in these situations over the last year, where when shit get too hot, he get his mama out there to cape for him. I can't even imagine a scenario where I'd be like, "Hey, grandma, go out here and what? He a mama's boy, nigga. He was raised by his granny. I was raised by my daddy. Like, what are we talking about? Like to have a nigga raised by his mama, sound as effeminate as ever, go to gay clubs and shit like that, and he think he can tell me anything about what it is to be a man. He ain't married. He ain't got no kids. He has no ties to the community. Bro, back in the day, people like Jed used to travel town to town, ripping people off. Like this, what used to happen all the time. The internet, like the advancement of the internet, is the worst thing to happen for people like Jed. I'm telling you, the number one reason why he don't know how to handle me is because he can't figure out how he can beat me with his normal lies. His normal lies aren't working, so he don't. It's weird for him, and he keeps trying. Like to watch that nigga last night try that shit where he's like, "I'm just going to lie about the case being dismissed repeatedly," and I'm just hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let me do this because it ain't gonna stay. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Let me get the screen back on. Ah, that's better. I mean, this is I left this up. I'm not. I don't know if I'm taking this off my computer screen for a while. This is the ultimate receipt of choking a nigga out. As a YouTuber, there's nothing better than when somebody tries to pull what Jed pulls, and in the end, this is all that's left from them. Good night, LLC. Have a great one. This ain't the unfortunately, Jed, this ain't the first time this happened. You ain't the first person I've bodied and they've had to delete a video. But it's definitely something that you have to do. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, Jay taking them L's. Take my hand. You gon' take a L. Oh, living on his lies. Living on his lies. Damn, y'all hit what? Man, I would love one defensive touchdown from the Lions right about now. Hold on. I do want to give y'all a little taste of something. I'll give you a little taste. Just because, just so I can make a couple people feel better. I know some people have motherfucking emailed me and shit. I'm gonna get to y'all, bro. Like, I was stunned. I didn't go to bed. Like, I've only slept like 3 hours. 3, 4 hours. I don't even think that much. But, you know, I ain't tripping. Like, I'm off. I ain't gotta go to work. So, like, whenever I drift off, you know, nigga just drift off. Nigga, these whack ass songs you be doing.
Really believes as
All right, here we go.
self-defense. I believe it's 94%. But and I'm growing and I'm learning, but I'm never gonna be above um, dealing with foolishness system. So, like I said, I was just laying down.
You do you not hear how this nigga tone has changed? You all hear the change of tone? Cause this is after me and him have talked.
And was scrolling my phone, and then I saw that this guy was on talking. I was looking at the comment section. I thought it was quite interesting. And I was just going to do what they do and just do a breakdown of the breakdown just to really make it clear how stupid these people are.
And you failed miserably in your quest. In your quest to make me look stupid, you instead. Look, but he just proved to y'all he decided he was gonna do me. He saw me on the air doing me, and he decided he was gonna go on the air and do me. I never, Jed. I don't have these decisions. I never go. Let me go on the air and do Jed. The only thing you inspired me to do, Jed, was to put fries on it. That's it.
And how they sound. And he got this whole group of people in this chat. These are people who obviously are bullies in their own rights.
Y'all all bullies, nigga. This is when you know. Hey man, y'all owe me, man. Y'all owe me no money or no shit like that, man. I just need high fives and hugs, nigga. Y'all owe me, bro. I got this nigga call all of y'all bullies, nigga. Y'all all bullies.
Ways, and they just need something to do or have to have something to say. Um, and it's comical at best. It's comical to watch everybody who in real life are bitches.
He can speak for all of the screen names in my chat. He know that y'all all bitches in y'all real life, nigga. Y'all some hoes, nigga. Bitch ass niggas.
Try to be so tough on the computer screen. It's real tough. It's real interesting. It's real interesting to watch fake people like Kimberly Christmas. Kimberly Christmas is a degenerate. And, you know, she tries to act like she's such a woman of class and community and want to give information.
So I want you to understand, this nigga's mad at me, so he takes it out on Kimberly Christmas. What did she do? Nigga, what did she do, Jed? Me and you were talking. This nigga, bro, he pondering everything. This is like this life is flashing before his eyes type shit.
But you realize and you see, you know, one of the things that I'm glad about is that I take out the trash the moment that I identify it. She didn't leave I in there. I put her out.
What does that have to do with me and you talking? Let's just say that that's the truth, which I don't believe. I don't believe. But let's just say it is the truth, Jed. What does that have to do with our conversation? And I'm pointing this out so y'all can see he can't really address nothing that happened between me and him at this juncture. He got to talk about everybody else.
Let's be very clear about that. She butthurt about it. And not only that, she sung at the inauguration of Clean House 2025, and it sounded terrible. And she's sick.
You know who this nigga sound like? Hold on. See, I love when I can do it like this because I just want y'all to hear it. When I hear this nigga say shit like, yeah, you sang at the 2025 Clean House campaign and you sounded terribly. Yeah. This is what Jed be sounding like to me.
Ace, that stone could have come from anywhere. It could have come from a necklace or a pendant, an earring.
It came from an 84 AFC championship ring.
You know, Lieutenant Einhorn thinks that it may have been an animal rights group. Have you ever heard of FAN?
Free Animals Now, started in 1982 by Chelsea Gamble, daughter of the famous industrialist Fisher Gamble. Over 500,000 members from Florida to Finland. No. Who are they?
This is how Jed sound when he
Did
get
you know
mad.
that last year they sent 127 threatening letters to different college teams demanding the release of their mascots?
We feed your dog.
Dog food.
Oh. Dog food. Why?
He is miserable.
What are you talking about?
He's just very unhappy. I feel sorry for him. Bad diet, isolated environment. It's amazing he's still alive.
You know what? You're just mad because your stupid little pebble theory didn't work out, and you don't know how to express your anger.
Yeah, and you're ugly.
You know what? I'm not even going to talk to you. Would you please leave?
Why? So you can beat him? Fatty?
You're unbelievable. You know, hiring you was the biggest mistake I ever made.
Well, why don't you cry about it? Saddlebags?
That's how Jed is. Soon as you question Jed on any of the shit he be doing and the shit don't work, here come the insults, nigga. Hey, nigga, I think you should leave. Why? So you can beat him? Fatty? Well, why don't you just cry about it? Saddlebags. That's Jed. Now he ain't cool with super producer? Yeah, and you're ugly. I heard you sing, and this shit was trash. This is y'all advocate, nigga.
I heard about it. And not only that, she sung at the inauguration of Clean House 2025, and it sounded terrible. And she signified on it only to be mad that he did an interview with me and wouldn't do an interview with anybody else.
Jed, he did an interview with me first. Jason House did an interview with me when he was actually hot. By the time he did one with you, don't nobody like you. Jed just be making up shit.
But you look in the comments and you see people like that talking shit, making up stuff. She's saying our car is up for repossession. I don't care about the people in our organization. It's all about my ego.
Okay.
And it's like, they really don't, for me, it's okay because they really don't know who the hell I am.
Yes, we do. And that's where you be fucking up. Hey, Jed, you want to know what's going to warm your heart? You want to know what the title of the email was that had this video in it? It's probably the greatest title of an email I've gotten ever. That motherfucker, the email was titled, "The gas is on the tank." Your video was attached to an email titled, "The gas is on the tank, nigga." Oh, that might be one of my favorite motherfucking email titles in history, nigga. Especially for the contents. Title and contents, that's a dub. That's a whole dub. Who's reaching out to Hassan House asking for an interview, though? Bro, he just... all the stuff he be making up, Minion, that's what be blowing me. The stuff that I be knowing he makes up, I'm like, you making up shit that even if it's true, don't nobody give a fuck. Gas is on the
that is what's amazing to me, because I asked for backup and help and resources don't mean that I don't bring them to the table myself. But if you know me, and if
I'm being so serious, why are we talking about Super Producer when he just went? I mean, this is like right when he started. So understand, like 5 minutes ago, he was. Hold on, let me talk to my wife real quick. All right, I'm back. So you gotta understand that this video, this is like less than 10 minutes after he hung up the phone. This is like less than 10 minutes. He just hung up with me like less than 10 minutes ago, and he talking about Super Producer. Cause this is what he do. Whenever he gets checked by a man, he want to try to get into it with a woman.
you are around me, you know that. But why are billionaires and millionaires asking for people to contribute to their campaigns if fundraising is not a necessary part of serving the public?
Well, he is a good.
That's what they're upset.
All right, I'm back. So now that he mad, he gonna go try to beat up on some women because he can't face no real nigga like me.
And I'm jealous of him? What? I was literally just in Chicago in the morning. I was in my second home in the afternoon, and now I'm back I'm still rich, y'all broke, and y'all are stupid. In my Texas home, to which I haven't been in a month and a half, I'm still rich, y'all broke, and y'all are stupid. At night. For him to literally get his family from where he's at all the way to file a lawsuit that he lost.
So look, so he wants y'all to believe that he's rich, he famous, he got all this money. I'm just jealous of him. This is what he wants y'all to believe, right? Cool. So why lie about the lawsuit if you got all this shit that I should be, that you so proud of, that I wish I could have, and all this shit? If you got all this shit, then why you gotta lie about my lawsuit? You got everything. You don't even need to lie about the lawsuit.
He had to fundraise for it. I've never, ever, ever fundraised for myself.
You just fundraised $2,500 for a retainer for you can fight people. And INA just be sitting here. Yeah. You ain't never asked us for money, Jed. Never. You ain't never asked us for a penny. What? I'd have deleted this shit too, Jed.
In a real sense, I think that I've asked you guys to help me get Kyra.
So when you said that you ain't never asked for anything for yourself, you lied. Jed, you gotta understand what that Kyra situation looks like to me. You know what that looked like to me? That looked like to me if I went live on the air and was like, look, y'all, I need y'all help. I need y'all to help me raise $2,500 so I can buy a case of basketball cards. I swear that's the way I looked at that shit. Hey man, if we could just raise $2,500 so I can get me NBA 2K and some VC, that's the way I looked at that. The Kyra, that shit. Like that nigga trying to make that shit seem like it was a necessity. Like I had to get this motherfucking money for this monkey. I had to. Yeah, he claimed he in Texas right now, his other home. He got homes after homes after homes, but he needs y'all to resource his fight. Make it make sense.
That's on the tail end of a loss. And I think that I've asked you guys to help me to, now I've asked you to help me to take care of getting a lawyer to fight this lawsuit.
But you just said you don't ask for no money. You literally made fun of me for asking for money for help with a lawsuit. And you go on this, listen to what he just said all together again. Listen to how he contradicts himself like immediately.
He lost my second home in the afternoon, and now I'm back in my Texas home, to which I haven't been in a month and a half, at night. For him to literally get his family from where he's at all the way to file a lawsuit that he lost, he had to fundraise for it.
Okay, so that's a diss. So he's dissing me because I had to fundraise to file this lawsuit that I lost. Okay, cool. And then this is how dumb Jed is. I'm like, Jed, your loyal viewers, you don't need to give them red meat. You need to be trying to win over other people. When anytime you say that the lawsuit's been dismissed, I want you to know that you lose credibility overall, because that's not, I know you think that's like some winning point because you think you can semantic your way out of it, but it's very simple, Jed. I put the whole damn thing in writing on the post page. He still act like he don't understand it, and that's because that's what liars do. And I'm like, Jed, you're trying to win here. So now he's dissing me because I had to raise money to file a lawsuit, and he gets props because he ain't never had to raise money for a lawsuit, right?
Never, ever, ever fundraised for myself. In a real sense, I think that I've asked you guys to help me to get Kyra.
So you lied.
That's on the tail end of a loss. And I think that I've asked you guys to help me to Now I've asked you to help me to take care of getting a lawyer to fight this lawsuit.
You just dissed me for doing it. Now you doing it. Everything I do, you somehow end up doing some way or another. And now, hey, you gonna diss me for doing it and then turn around and do it too. You can't even make this shit up. Now he got more homes than Andrew. Oh no. This nigga literally 5 seconds ago was like, and this nigga gonna have to raise money for a lawsuit. And I ain't never asked y'all niggas for nothing outside of I want y'all to give me money for a lawsuit. And I'm asking for more money than Shay because Shay knows how to do the shit. Like without a lawyer, I don't. So we need to actually get a lawyer.
I don't need to explain this. I know. But I'm just getting it out. Watching people try to diminish very hard work.
I asked this nigga to name one tangible thing he did in Dalton. He couldn't do it. Couldn't do it.
And be so
Couldn't do it.
incompetent that they turn and skew every word. And to watch the few people who condone it do it in such an egregious way is quite interesting.
He digging in that eye right now. I got that nigga full digging in that eye.
It's quite interesting. I'm right, Christine. I'm jealous of him.
Right. You are. That's why you try to jock me at every turn. You say things I say. You be wearing hoodies and shit, nigga. All of this shit. Everything about your existence on this app is you trying to be me in some sort of way.
Not mentioned in one article that's viable, except for he's trying to sue YouTube. He's crying because of a copyright strike. This is how this man feeds his family.
I don't understand the diss here.
YouTube.
But nigga, you literally sit on YouTube. This is why I always laugh. It's funny how it just depends if a nigga likes you or not. If somebody likes you, then it's cool that you're a YouTuber and that's what you do for a living. But if people hate you, nigga, you're just a YouTuber. Why don't you go get a real job? Nigga, I own a business, bro. And my business is bigger than YouTube, nigga.
What kind of success do you think I'm to be jealous of when your bread and butter to feed your wife and your children and your fucking cats is YouTube?
I don't understand what the diss is there. He's literally feeding himself off of YouTube. Literally. He gets on the air begging y'all to join memberships and shit all day long, nigga. All he do is whenever he go live, you know he gonna ask for money. Every fucking time. There's not a time you go live and you gonna ask for money. And I'm supposed to be ashamed of me being a hardworking, law-abiding citizen, business owner, minding my business, working. Bro, I work in upwards of 60 hours every week, bro. This is supposed to be my off day, and I'm technically working in this moment, but I'm really not, because I'm just kind of just talking. And I embarrassed this nigga so bad that he gets off my show and goes live, and now this nigga's like, and this is how this nigga makes his living on YouTube. As if YouTube don't have millionaires on this motherfucker from doing the same shit I'm doing. They just get more people to watch their channel, so they end up getting millions. Jed didn't say that shit when he was getting all them views and was bragging about them. Remember how Jed used to always brag about how many people in the chat and all this shit? Now he can't get more than us. Remember when? So shout out. First of all, I want to shout out Minion, Conscious, Super Producer, Lady Luck Club. Like, look at what's happened since we all decided, like, hey, nah, nigga, we just gonna turn the pressure up on this nigga. He think this shit a joke. He think he got everybody over here divided and shooting at each other. Nah, we ever since, it's just been world domination. Minion has embarrassed this motherfucker multiple times. Everybody's just dunking on this nigga at this point. He's crashing out. He don't, because he can't save it. The views are going down. I showed y'all the shit. The bottom is falling out. He got on screen with me. And I don't consider it a coincidence because I told y'all that I felt like God was speaking to me a couple months ago where it was like, look, we all should just chill out. I know we all ain't be feeling each other like that or whatever in certain ways. Man, it's got to be bigger than all of that right now. And look where we at now. He over there, he don't have no help. Like, the only thing he can do is call Cooking with Frank or Money Boy Trey, two people that have zero influence whatsoever. You know what, Minion? You know what, Minion? I'm dropping a mixtape this week. Fuck it. Metro D coming out of retirement. I'm dropping a mixtape, Commander Tootie. You think I'm playing? Watch. I'm dropping a mixtape, Commander Tootie. Commander Tootie, the mixtape. So you got, bro, Conscious has been applying so much pressure that when I asked AI about a Jed video, I just gave the video link from a Jed video. And the motherfucker said it's Jedidiah Brown, also known as Black and Llama. It brings a tear to my eye, man. Because people like to try to tell us that there's no faith left in humanity and that nobody can ever put anything aside for the greater good. Like, bro, that's the thing with the Avengers. And if you watched all that Marvel shit, like, them niggas weren't the best of friends, bro. But they got it together because they understood the mission at hand. Thanos gotta go sit down. Berg, you and me both. Berg, you and me both. But, you know, it's par for the course in my world. Like, belt to ass, bro.
Now, I'm not going to make a joke about it like I don't respect it, because inwardly I do. When I think of Kai Sinai or what's this other guy's?
Kai Sanat isn't even a YouTuber, but go ahead. Like, he don't even know what he talk about. So Jed tells you that. So Jed just admitted right now that, oh, if I don't like you, then YouTube, I can make fun of you for doing it for a living. But if you making Kai Sanat money, then this nigga Jed has no employment whatsoever. He wants y'all to think he rich. He ain't, bro. He's just like the niggas we try. He's supposed to be an advocate, and he's nothing more than just the typical shiftless nigga. Care about designer clothes and lying about what you got and all this shit so you can look like you got some level of power when you have nothing.
This other YouTuber guy, I actually like him. Speed, Speed or something like that. Now that's real shit, but they're also extremely young. There's no way in hell at 39, 40 years old, YouTube gonna be my life source. It's not gonna happen. Every time I'm gonna add them to the lawsuit. But then I found a lawsuit on the tail end of advocacy. I'm grifting, but when they do it, they are overcoming oppression. It's funny. It's very funny.
Nigga, at what point it was about overcoming oppression? At what point did I say this lawsuit is about overcoming oppression? When the fuck did I ever say that, Jed? As a matter of fact, I never said that. Listen to what he said. I want you pay attention to what he just said right here. And if you INA, this shit really scare you. Listen to what he said again.
YouTube gonna be my life source. It's not gonna happen. Every time I'm gonna add them to the lawsuit. I'm gonna add them to the lawsuit.
Every time he say I'm gonna add them to the lawsuit, I'm gonna add them to the lawsuit. So he's referring to all of his moderators that he be lying to and not telling them the truth and setting them up. Watch what he say in response. What is your response to that, Jed?
But then I found a lawsuit on the tail end of advocacy. I'm grifting, but when they do it, they are overcoming oppression.
He didn't even address it. He acknowledged that I be telling them like I'm adding everybody to this lawsuit. He acknowledges it, but he don't address it at all. He just steps over it.
It's funny.
Jason House was hit and hospitalized. What?
It's very funny. It's extremely. Not laughing with him, I'm laughing with him. So I just want to.
You're right.
Oh, so shout out to, an amazing team. Shout out to an amazing team. Like, I don't know how the hell my team kicked in, but I told y'all, these people don't sleep. But while he's talking smack about his case, he was it was according to him that he was going to make me look like a fool.
I literally did that.
I don't know if you can do that. And I knew that for a fact. You can't make me look like a fool with.
I literally did. I made you look so bad you ran. I made this nigga look so bad he ran. Now this nigga's retold a story where all of a sudden he was Mr. Get Bad.
With INA. You just can't. It's not gonna happen. They're too raw.
What?
Let's look at it. Let's look at it. Give me 1 second. Oh, and then in the comment they say he sold. They was laughing and said he sold his equipment. Oh shit! Why don't you show that proof?
Nigga, I never said that shit. You see how Jed just make up shit? I don't even know who he's referring to, and why would I have to respond to what somebody said in the comments when you wouldn't respond to a damn thing I said? Like these rules and shit he make on the fly, he just makes up rules where it's just like, gotcha. Somebody said he sold that equipment. Jed, it's a soundboard, bro. It's not even $100. That's not you can still have your soundboard and have sold your equipment. Where's the microphone at? What happened to the big mic?
I do it on my own time, conscious. Go back and look at that and look at how methodical and strategic that was. I told him that I don't know anything, and I asked him about the case, and then he said that basically I was wrong.
So he just admitted. He said he didn't know anything about the case. But in his own words, he lied. He lied and he actually do know about the case. Why would you lie if you trying to convince people that you don't be lying? This nigga's a moron.
Eat it up because I am a habitual liar. Don't block her, y'all. Conscious is another fan too. Some weird white motherfucker. And no disrespect to all white people, because just like all black people aren't the same, all white people aren't the same. Unfortunately.
So why do you reference her race then? Then why reference her race? Why, if it ain't about all white people, then why do you bring all white people up when she do something? It's the logic for me.
That you all got. someone like that on your squad. But basically, here's the case.
Okay.
But what I was saying was, I guess I sold my equipment, huh? Debunked. You know, when you can in real time, you know, when
No, see, here's the problem, Jed. When you go over paperwork and you bring up screenshots instead of the whole paperwork, that's when people know you lying. Just out rip. When you put up a screenshot of paperwork is not shit you really can screenshot like that, Jed. It loses its oomph.
no, they over there. He sold his equipment. He's homeless. Kyra is gone, and his.
I never said any of that. This is a straw man argument at best. Because he can't. You see, he's gotten off the air with me. He can't address nothing I've said. He can't say, man, that nigga gonna say I was hanging out with a gang rapist. Why would he lie like that? Like, he can't say no shit like that. So now he mad at super producer. He mad at people in the comments. He don't even specifically say who it is.
Cars are being repossessed. Then you pull up in the shit. Then you turn on your equipment.
First of all, Jed, we ain't never seen you pull up in a damn thing. Just for the record, we ain't never seen you pull up in shit, nigga. You ain't never showed no paperwork, deed to nothing. You always just in something and in somewhere. Like what, Jed? We can't see none of your house? We can't see the outside of your house? Nothing? You ain't got to tell us exactly where you at, but we can't see nothing. This is all we ever see of you, no matter where you supposedly be at. Your motherfucker had probably in a bando in Harvey right now trying to act like you in some mansion in Texas, nigga. You ain't Busby, nigga.
Equipment, and you show up at your house because I live with my mom. I'm homeless, and it's all this stuff, and it's just kind of like then all they do is go. He had that shirt on earlier. You know.
What? Understand, it's been less than 10 minutes since me and him talked. We discussed none of this. This is all shit that he's just making up on the fly because he can't talk about what we did talk about.
These are people who got real intent, real minds, real purpose. They're just. But you know the sad part about this is
What?
These are grown people. These are adults. That's what's sad about it. These are adults. And then you look at God that's over there talking shit. But when God.
He could talk about everybody but me, nigga. It was a one-on-one, and this nigga get out after getting his ass beat in a one-on-one. This nigga act like he ain't never even heard of me. He got smoked for super producer. He got smoked for Gardis, nigga. He got smoked for Carefree. I apply pressure until niggas fold. I will apply that pressure until niggas fold every time, bro. This nigga don't know. And thank you. He don't know shit about LNC, but he calling niggas out of the chat by name. I'm surprised he say, and then they gonna sit over there talking about some ladies and gentlemen, Gardis Watts. Like, what the man? Fuck him.
Artist is in my face. That man said right behind me. That's the ultimate bitch move. To be sitting behind a person that told you a bitch, and you shaking in your fucking boots.
So what was Gardner supposed to do? Hit you? Like, this shit just sound crazy to me. When he be talking about grown ass intelligent man, he's just like, yeah, you sat there like a bitch. You didn't even do nothing. So what? Gardner was supposed to hit you? Like, I guess I'm confused. Like, I don't understand the diss. We supposed to, in one breath, he's like, these are grown ass people. Then the very next breath, he's like, yeah, and they ain't even trying to fight out in the middle of the street. You see a nigga and they ain't trying to throw hands on sight. Like, what? What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure he was over there counting his breaths to make sure that air didn't hit the back of my neck because he didn't want me to have to turn around and put.
He was counting his breath so air didn't hit the back of my neck. He's just making up, bro. This nigga Gardis was counting his breaths to make sure the breath didn't hit the back of his neck. I don't even know what the fuck that means.
Are you shaking in your fucking boots? I'm sure he was over there counting his breaths to make sure that air didn't hit the back of my neck because he didn't want me to have to turn around and put this work on.
This advocacy, nigga. Put this advocacy on him, nigga. Advocacy, nigga. Advocacy, nigga.
But now you back on the internet talking shit. It's crazy.
Where do you get this idea that because people express their opinions, they have to be willing to fist fight? Like, I don't know where you get this idea from. It must be how you was raised.
Like I said, Kimberly, you are literally the last person to talk something. You barely can walk upstairs. You literally have to push all the way to one side of your existence on another to get upstairs.
I got Jed. I'm not laughing because what you saying is funny. I can hear in your voice how hurt you are. Wait. Nigga, I hear how hurt you are, nigga. Hurt people hurt people. I hear it in this nigga's voice, nigga. He's hurt, nigga. Don't ask him if he's all right, nigga. He's real life hurt.
Stop it. He's a content creator. He asserts that YouTube mishandled a variety of matters and is liable for copyright infringement, breach of contract, breach of implied covenant of good faith, fair dealing, negligence, torturous interference with contractual and prospective economic relationships.
So he just named 5 counts. Because they're all numbered. While he read that, he left out where it said count 4, count 1, count 2, count 3, count 4, and count 5. He left all the numbers out. And it's on the screen. This is the shit that blows me. Where I'm like, you be lying about shit that be on video, that be in paperwork. Like, you ain't never found any other like skill other than lying.
YouTube's moves. YouTube, ladies and gentlemen, read this. YouTube moves to dismiss.
They're not a judge. Just because they're asking for some shit to be dismissed doesn't mean it's going to get dismissed. Jed act like this is like some type of smoke gun. Wait, listen, y'all. Listen. YouTube moves for it to be dismissed. Jed, everybody already knows this because they read the paperwork.
Because Hall's work was not registered, his other claims are insufficiently pleaded.
Pleaded, you illiterate bitch. This is the nigga y'all. This nigga said pleaded. This is the nigga that y'all think, and he's trying to explain to y'all what happened. This nigga sitting here talking about pleaded. Yeah, this is what I pleaded. You fucking idiot.
And his tort claim are also barred by Section 230 of the Communication Decency Act.
But they're actually not.
It is correct, and I will grant the motion to dismiss.
With leave to amend. With leave to amend. This is weird. This is why I was like, I'm not arguing with you about. I was like, I know this is something you think you winning on. Anybody who even remotely thinks you telling the truth, Jed, will go look it up and see you lying. I've just never seen. To see somebody lie like this is fascinating.
What does that read over there, y'all? Order granting motion to dismiss. Okay. And then he wants to act like, oh, I put this up. I told them about this. They're so fucking stupid, they're gonna listen to whatever he say.
No, Jed. That's your people. They're so stupid, they're gonna listen to whatever you can put paperwork on the screen. So let's read what's on. Now listen to what he's about to read on the screen. And this is about to make me laugh so hard.
Basically, it says where the Ninth Circuit found that a special duty existing supporting a negligence claim.
Wait, time out. How the fuck are you gonna pick up mid-sentence? This is the type of liar he is. This nigga is reading. Look where he picks up from. Mid-sentence. Mid-sentence. This is the type of liar he is. That's why he can't deal with a nigga like me. I'm telling y'all, telling the truth is a superpower, my nigga.
Given that an internet service provider failed to use known information about the known third parties targeted and lured victims to this site, because the failure to warn claim has nothing to do with the site's efforts and lack thereof edit monitoring generated content. The claim was not barred, though this is background information.
Wait, why you stop reading? Why'd you stop reading?
But I'm reading and I'm not.
I'm gonna pick up where he left off.
Efforts and lack thereof edit monitoring generated content. The claim was not barred, though this is background information.
What he stopped reading was this part. By contrast, Hall's theory is entirely rooted in YouTube's management or mismanagement of user-generated videos and channels. Opposition 38, 7 through 16. That conduct is at the heart of and is protected by Section 230. Based on the current allegations, all three of Hall's tort claims fails to state a claim and are barred by Section 230. These claims will be dismissed with leave to amend in case Hall is able to allege an actionable tort claim that falls outside the scope of Section 230's immunity. Why did you stop reading? And it's on your screen. I just read that off your screen, Jed. So that means other people can read it too. This is what this is where it blows my mind. Where I be like, I don't know if he think he really be getting me mad. I'm like, you're such a blatant liar. Exactly, Bob. Bob, feel me?
Well, I'm reading and I'm not going to read all that. I'm just going to get
right. I'm not going to read all of that because that's the part that proves me be a liar.
To the conclusion. Oh, wait, but the last part is important. Based on the current allegations, all three of Hall's tort claims fails to state a claim that are barred. Wait. How many? Because he just said over there that there's just one. But what does this read? Are we not reading this from the United States?
Will you read it? Just read it, nigga.
States District Court, Northern District of California.
Just read it.
It says, based on the current allegations of all three of Hall's tort claims, fails to state a claim that are barred in Section 230. These claims will be dismissed.
With leave.
All three of them.
With leave to amend.
Dismissed with leave to amend.
Thank you for finally telling the truth. You lied. You've been lying the whole time. You've been lying. You just admitted to your people you lied. You said that, no, the case has been dismissed and you're doing some type of post-trial consideration. And so you just admitted you lied. And the way that you admitted that you lied and try to say it in a way where I guess it's supposed to sound like you won, I don't even be knowing what you be doing at this juncture. It's just how Tootie roll, bro.
Did I read that directly? Now I might not plagiarize, but I might say that
I may not plagiarize. Do you know what the word plagiarize mean? This is the nigga that y'all be taking advice from.
they are overcoming the objections, but this is what he's doing. He is objecting to the dismissal. He has the leave to amend.
But the judge could have dismissed with prejudice, Jed. The judge could have just dismissed it like he did because one of the counts he just dismissed and was like, if you want that, you have to refile. And I can refile and win. That's the part Jed don't know because it's a registered work now. So I can just refile and win. Man, I ain't never seen a nigga this dumb in my entire life.
In case Hall is able to allege an actionable tort claim that falls outside the scope of Section 230's immunity.
And let me give you an example of that, Jed. When I told YouTube of your illegal behavior and they didn't do anything of it, that is outside the scope of Section 230. They can only not be held liable if they didn't know about your behavior. But they were reasonably notified about your behavior and did nothing. That's outside the scope of Section 230. Hey, but go off, sis.
All three of Hall's tort claims fail to state a claim and are barred by Section 230. The claims with a plural sign, misconscious dumbass, says what? It says what? It says what? It says plural. It says will be.
Amber Phillips is in the chat. Jed, that's just one case or one count. There are more counts and they are not dismissed after he revised the complaint. This is why it's just imperative to just be honest. Because when you go against people that can't be honest, this is how foolish they look every time. They always look this foolish.
Dismissed with leave. Then at the conclusion, Hall's copyright claim is dismissed without prejudice, meaning that he can file for an amendment. He can file for...
No, I can't file for an amendment, you fucking lying dumbass motherfucker. You don't know what you be talking about at all. No, what it means when it says it's dismissed without prejudice, that means I can file a brand new lawsuit about this. If it was with prejudice, I couldn't. This nigga, bro, it is. And this nigga tells y'all he is of God. This is what someone of God does.
He can file for a this isn't. Your boy is out of jail. Your boy is out of jail. I'm out of jail.
And they in the comments like, see? And everybody in LNC stupid. They think that you see clear as day. It's dismissed with leave to amend. I don't know what y'all think that means, but that means it's over. Oh, goodness.
Ew. I'm out. Woo, Lord. Freak, don't get out. You don't have to get out the chat. Well, see, Jed, that's just one count. There are more counts, and they are dismissed after he revised the complaint. What the hell am I saying that's not making sense?
The complaint's been dismissed. That's what you're saying. That's what doesn't make sense to anybody. You keep telling everybody this case is dismissed, and it ain't, and you trying to be like, it's exactly where I told y'all it was at. Let's go read the paperwork. You go read the paperwork. You selectively read it while leaving it on the screen so people can see that you leaving out parts, you're not mentioning dates, nothing. Even though I got a whole ass jingle where you understand it fully.
I guess we gon' survive the onslaught of this lawsuit. He got 22 days from the 5th. But boy, I know that he coming back to YouTube because he needs some help because his grip is gone. I might not have the lyrics, but I'm telling y'all that we're looking real strong. And I guess do say we ain't going nowhere. So this is what I'll say. You tried, they helped you, you failed. Good luck. Bye-bye. Dismiss. Get your ass in here.
So this is where I get confused, Jed. I have you on tape where you admit that you know everything that's going on. You know the dates. You know exactly how long I got to file everything. Now all of a sudden you don't know. All of a sudden all you know is it's dismissed and it's been dismissed. Then just last week it was, oh, this nigga always kicking the can down the road, even though there's a paper trail. Like, this is why I don't be on YouTube trying to save everybody. Everybody can't be saved, man. It's a harsh reality, and it's sad, but everybody can't be saved, bro.
I'm reading this in real time, and y'all still trying to argue based on what he said. And we're living.
No, they're arguing based on what's on the screen. I'm literally reading it to y'all, and y'all arguing based off what he said. No, they're arguing based off what that piece of paper you're reading says. You're the fucking retard in this situation, Jed. You know what? Let's do it this way. Let's see. Nope, that's not it. Hold on. Here we go. All right.
It is completely understandable why that comment would be confusing, as it uses legal terminology incorrectly and contradicts the actual court docket. Here is a breakdown of what that person is likely doing and why their statement is wrong in the context of your case, Hall versus YouTube, LLC. 1. The statement is legally inaccurate for this case. The comment claims you are in a post-trial motion period to ask for reconsideration because the case was dismissed with prejudice. Fact 1. The case is not dismissed with prejudice. As confirmed by the docket, the judge dismissed the original complaint without prejudice and gave the plaintiff leave to file a first amended complaint, which the plaintiff did on May 27, 2025. Dismissal with prejudice means the case is permanently over and cannot be refiled. That did not happen. Fact 2. There was no trial. A motion to dismiss happens at the very beginning of a case, the pleading stage, before any evidence is gathered, discovery, and long before a trial. The term post-trial motion is completely irrelevant here. Fact 3. The current action is not a motion for reconsideration on a final order. The plaintiff's action was filing an amended complaint to correct the deficiencies the judge identified in the original filing. This is standard procedure following a dismissal without prejudice. A motion for reconsideration is a separate, much less common procedure used to ask a judge to change an existing ruling. 2. What the commenter is likely referring to, but is still wrong about. The commenter is attempting to sound knowledgeable by mixing common legal terms, but misapplying them to your situation. They might be confusing the following two concepts: motion for reconsideration, Rule 59E, or 60B. After a judge issues a final, binding judgment, which has not happened yet, a party has a very short window to file a motion asking the court to reconsider or amend that judgment, or to grant a new trial. This is what the commenter means by post-trial motion period to ask for reconsideration. The judge's May 5th order. The judge's order was an order of dismissal, but it was not final. It explicitly left the door open for the plaintiff to fix the pleading issues. In short, the person who wrote that comment on the image is spreading incorrect information by using the wrong legal terms to describe the case's current status. The case is still active and moving forward with the first amended complaint that the plaintiff filed.
This is y'all commander. The way this nigga lied to y'all.
Docket link. I apologize for relying on in the previous response. You are absolutely correct. Based on the official document for Hall versus YouTube, LLC, 324 CV 04071, no, the case has not been dismissed with prejudice. Instead, the plaintiff Shay Lewis Hall Sr. filed a new complaint, continuing the litigation. Here is the key sequence of events from the docket that confirms the case is still active. May 5, 2025. The court granted YouTube's motion to dismiss the original complaint, but granted leave for the plaintiff to amend the complaint within 22 days. May 27, 2025. The plaintiff filed a first amended complaint. June 3, 2025. YouTube filed a motion to dismiss the first amended complaint. The case is currently in the Northern District of California, ND-Cal, and is still ongoing, awaiting a decision on the motion to dismiss the first amended complaint.
Jed, like, you're just a fucking liar, bro. It's like, that's all there is to it.
Literally reading an actual court document. It says claims, plural.
No, actually, you're not reading an actual court document. What you're reading is a screenshot that was created by you or one of your so-called investigators. You would never put the whole court paper up on the screen because you don't know what the fuck you reading anyway.
Will be dismissed with leave to amend. I didn't say that he didn't have the opportunity to amend.
Yes, you did. You said the case is dismissed. There is a difference between dismissed and dismissed with leave to amend. This nigga is such a fucking liar. Earlier, he told y'all that he didn't know anything about it, and it was all his people. Man, they told me, this is what I heard. Like, I heard this in a briefing. I don't know anything about anything. Now, all of a sudden, he's an expert, but he don't know the difference between dismissed and dismissed with leave to amend. He thinks it all means the same. He's such a fucking idiot. Why would they give me a chance to amend it, Jed, if I'm just, like, fucking wrong? You've never gotten this chance. You just had you understand the difference. You've had shit dismissed multiple times. They never give you a chance to amend because your shit just be ridiculous on his face.
I didn't say that he doesn't have the opportunity to appeal. I didn't have the.
It's not. See, this is the lie. I never said he didn't have an opportunity to appeal. There's nothing to appeal because there's no judgment, Jed. How am I? What am I appealing when there's no judgment? So instead of doing what the judge said to do, the judge, he still has the order on the screen. And you can read it. And nowhere on the fucking screen does it say that you need to appeal or anything else. It says, nigga, go fix your shit and bring it back.
I didn't say that he didn't have an opportunity to do any of that, but here comes my comments that I was lying about, because what does it say? Any amended complaint must be filed within what? 22 days of the date of this order. So that's what I was up there saying and laughing about. So the clip that he played, where's the lie? Where's the habitual lie? What is...
The level of insanity that you have to go through to take this nigga seriously. Now this nigga's playing belt to ass, where he understands that I had 20. Mind you, he's saying as of like today, October 5th, that the case has been dismissed, even though he admits that I had 22 days from May the 5th, and he never even confirms whether or not I did it or not. Well, I never said he didn't have a chance to appeal. There's nothing to appeal, Jed. He this is and this is how he's gonna go out. So for anybody who think you're gonna ever get any closure from Jed and Jed's gonna have a come to Jesus moment, man, people like that you will never get closure from. They will crash all the way out. That's what they do. That's what they do. They crash out all the way. Some people crash all the way out.
Is it that you all are not understanding? You motherfucking y'all are the literal clowns and the literal
Literal
what did I
clown,
say?
literal.
Coat. Y'all the coat and the clown.
Y'all
That's
the coat.
whatever-
COLT. Y'all the coat. Hashtag go Colts.
Lord Shay says to your finite fickle.
Wait, I'm known as Lord Shay. I've graduated from Commander Megalodon to Lord. No, I'll stay Grand Commander Megalodon.
Little minds, you all believe
Or
that
Grand
even when you
Megalodon
got it right
Commander,
here in black
whatever
and
I
white
put it.
with a whole judge's signature on same said document. He lost the case. He gets to amend it. What did he do? He put up a lot of the same things that he did in the first.
It's the moving of the goalposts. It's dismissed. Okay, well, it's dismissed, but he did file it, but it said the exact same thing. Pull it up. Pull up the first one and put it side by side with the second one, and let's see. Let's see if it reads the exact same way. This nigga wild, bro. He just be admitting to the lies in real time, and they be amening, and everybody else like with half a brain just like, so you lied then. You said the case was dismissed. Now you're trying to say it's gonna be dismissed, is what you're saying. That's a whole different thing. You have an opinion on if the case is gonna get dismissed. That's what he should have just done. Nope, but he has to be a liar. He can't just say, my opinion is it's gonna get dismissed. No, he gotta go full fucking fledged with it. It's already been dismissed. It's already been dismissed.
First place. And what did the judge say? You know what? I don't need any further arguments. I'm gonna make a decision without seeing either one of you. That's what it said.
Why don't you read actually what the judge said? We talking about a lawsuit that has hundreds of pages of documents, and Jed won't show y'all one complete paper.
That's what it said.
He won't show you one full page.
The judge granted it. He gets to file an amendment, and the judge doesn't want to hear arguments. He's going to read them, and he's going to rule. Give me a second. Y'all boy is out of jail. Y'all boy is out.
So now he has to take another break because he just realized he fucked up again. So now he just admitted the truth. Finally. We finally, after all this time, got the truth out of Jed. The judge is going to rule on the case. It's not dismissed. You realize after all that, he finally admitted it.
I'm going to make a decision without seeing either one of you. That's what it said. That's what it said. You two filed for the dismissal. The judge granted it. He gets to file an amendment, and the judge doesn't want to hear arguments. He's going to
First of all, the judge granted it with leave, Jed. You don't understand what that means. What you think that means is when it's dismissed, like it's over, and then I get a chance after. No, Jed. It's dismissed if I don't fix what's wrong with it with the legal pleading part. They wanted me to be more specific on my claims, which you would have learned if you read the whole thing, but you just left all the shit out on purpose because that's what you do. And then, like, somebody can just easily Google this shit. Somebody could go, somebody could just literally type into Google, is a case dismissed when it's dismissed with leave to amend? If a case is dismissed with leave to amend, is it completely dismissed? Like, lying about shit you can easily Google search it's a tactic. It's an inflammatory tactic. But It went bad. That's why he had to delete this shit.
Read him, and he's gonna rule. I gotta give me this. Y'all boy is out of jail.
Thanks for admitting it, Jed.
Y'all boy granted it. He gets the ballot amendment, and the judge doesn't want to hear arguments. He's gonna read them, and he's gonna rule. I gotta give me this. Y'all boy is out of jail. Y'all boy is out of jail. I'm 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 out of jail.
That's y'all advocates singing that bullshit.
Woo! Lord have mercy. Let me tell you something. Get your money.
I'm out of jail.
So what would be my point? My point would be that you guys wasted your money. He using ChatGPT, and he convinced himself, and is convincing you. The reason why he was so frantic and upset and so moved while we were on that broadcast.
This is just like, it's sad, Jed. Everybody in this space is familiar with all of your tactics. How you like to try to frame everybody as crazy and frantic. And they're not. No, you're the motherfucker that's not mentally stable, bro. The fact that you walked into that, stepped on that rake, I mean, you ran and jumped on it.
Is because one thing you can't argue with is black and white. Now, I don't have to sit here, and I'm not gonna make myself get into this whole broadcast about him, because as I said to his face, and I mean it, he's just really not that important.
You literally never. When did you tell me I wasn't that important? You said that you didn't like me. But even to say that, like, he thinks that shit means something to me. Because, nigga, you came on my show because you wanted to talk to me and you wanted to be seen by my people. So what do you mean he's not that important? He's not, but he never seems to be doing anything more important than people that's not important at all. So where does that make you rank, Jed? Important people do important shit. Like federal lawsuits.
Neither are you, Conscious. Neither is Lady Luck Club. Neither is Kimberly or Gardens or any of these individuals. It literally took all of you all to bond together, literally just to irritate me. But you all,
how are we irritating you when we don't matter?
you all haven't done anything that has been substantial or noteworthy or even worth paying attention or mentioning.
I'm out of jail,
trying
y'all.
to put a different narrative on the truth, and that you simply can't do. Now you want proof of me giving or getting a building back for the people of Harvey. Why do I need to prove that to y'all? But guess what? When I go there, you'll...
Nigga, what did you just say?
Or even worth paying attention or mentioning, except for trying to put a different narrative on the truth, and that you simply can't do. Now you want proof of me giving or getting a building back for the people of Harvey. Why do I need to prove that to y'all?
First of all, Jed, I can't believe you said that out loud. Nigga, that's shit. When you are part of an organization and you raising funds for shit like that, that has to be public information, nigga. You don't get to be like, oh, you don't need to know. Why do you want to know about it? Nigga, that's not how that works. Secondly, you already admitted you not buying a building there and you ran off on the plug twice. And they steady calling and you ain't calling back.
But guess what? When I go there, you'll find something else to bitch about. Oh, he did it illegally. And it wasn't this, that, and the third. But I have literal residents of that city who can tell you that now they're like, we hear what people are talking about, but we see what you did and what you're doing.
I've literally seen no resident come out in public in Harvey and speak in favor of you. I haven't heard one. I'm sure one or two exist, but you ain't got no, bro, it ain't like Dalton, is it?
And I'm cool with that because that's what matters.
This nigga want me to believe he's so important nationally, but he can't seem to do anything outside of the suburbs of Chicago. This nigga be acting like he big shit. This nigga be in Dalton and Harvey, nigga. I'm going to Midlothian. Like, nigga, you act like you be doing something.
But when you look at somebody get up there and say, what happened to the $100,000 is not going to get us an entire headquarters.
You told everybody it was. You said y'all was opening a restaurant and everything with 100 racks. I'd have deleted this motherfucker too.
We got $2,000 something dollars, or I think it's three. I don't know the exact number off my top of my head, but we raised money for it. It is set aside. But why do I need to prove that to y'all?
It's set aside for what? He told y'all he's not buying the building there. So why is the money set aside and not refunded? Or at least told what you're gonna actually do with it. It's just set aside.
Yeah, I guess he thought he was gonna get me in some kind of a. I don't even understand. I didn't even understand that. Is this you at the Jeffrey Pub? No, sir.
Y'all hear how his tone has changed.
Sir, it's not me at the Jeffrey Pub, but I've been there several times. And do I not? Have I not already talked about what I identify as? I can go anywhere I want to go. Oh, nigga, you gay.
And I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
And guess what? I was running for alderman in that ward. It will behoove me to make sure that I'm in every establishment there.
You know, Rick is so wild and has went so far off the meter. It's shit that I can't even tell you on TV. I mean, you know, for the sake of our friendship, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna bring it up.
It was a responsibility
He's went where it's
to
like,
go
Rick,
into the.
what's wrong with you? You gonna take this shit too far. And his response is like this. There's no such pliers. Doctors,
Let's go.
let's go to the abyss.
Let's
nigga.
go. Let's go.
I'm not with it, man. I don't want to go to the abyss, man. You know what I'm saying? Rick wants to go to the abyss. In fact, he dwells in the abyss. Rick James dwells in the abyss. Okay? And he wants company sometimes. You know, and for some reason he likes to reach out for me. Whenever I'm around, when he wants to go there, he will reach out for me, try to take me to the abyss with him. And I'm not with it, man. I'm not with it. And that's when we end up, you know, tussling or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, Jed. That sound like some shit Marion Barry would have said. Nigga, what? Like, you just be making shit up, bro.
About what I identify as, I can go anywhere I want to go. And guess what? I was running for alderman in that ward. It will behoove me to make sure that I'm in every establishment there.
It would behoove you as alderman to make sure you in the gay club at night, talking to a grown ass man in his hot mouth. Got it.
I didn't understand what they were proving. I didn't even, that part really I didn't get. And so I'm gonna say to this end, I was gonna have fun, but it's just stupid. I feel like I once again am I'm bringing myself down by even entertaining the foolishness.
This nigga went live for the sole purpose of talking about me. Now he want to try to act like he above the fray. I was gonna cook that nigga, but then I realized like this shit is beneath me. Man, to be Jedidiah Brown is special. Like, that is special. This nigga's a damn fool. This nigga be dead serious too. Tootie, man. Last night was legendary.
Because but I did. It was one thing that he said. I can't remember what it was. But
The marks of a liar. Oh, it was one thing he said, but I can't remember what it was. Odds are he about to lie.
it was like these people eat up this stuff and they make this guy think that he is Jimmy Kimmel. When they
Nigga, I'd like to think I'm funnier than Jimmy Kimmel, nigga. Jimmy Kimmel's not even funny, bro. Now, if you talk about Man Show Jimmy Kimmel, he was funny. If you talking about like, nigga, I ain't that Jimmy Kimmel don't even say nigga like I do. I ain't gonna say he don't say nigga, he just don't say it like I say it. That's the safe way for me to explain it. This nigga gonna act. Look, nigga, why are we acting like the running joke of Where's Anderson ain't funny? That ain't funny to you? That shit funny to the motherfucker, nigga. We got quick hitters, Jed. We got long running jokes. I mean, bro, when I turned on Conscious Video and I saw that llama that had that motherfucker chain, Commander Tootie chain on, nigga, I was done.
cancel this motherfucker, will not anybody be crying but them. Where did you come up with the replay game? Have I ever said that? Is that
I applied pressure until niggas fold. Now this nigga, I said the replay game. When did I ever say that? Nigga, it was literally the other day, bro. Literally the other day, bro. Literally the other fucking day.
is that a segment? I'm not even sure what the hell what he is talking about.
You literally titled your video for the replay gang. Like, now this nigga trying to play dumb. This wasn't even like months ago. This is literally like a couple days ago. That motherfucker can't still be up. There's no way I'm about to go to your page and that motherfucker's up. I know you're not this stupid. That nigga deleted the fuck out of the I mean, that nigga deleted that shit quick, nigga. Look, 4 days ago. Like, what is he talking about when he says, like, replay gang? Like, what is he talking about? 4 days ago, Jed. 4 days ago, you was calling yourself the replay gang. Or for the replay gang. I'm like, bro, just everything we do, you jock, bro.
But now this motherfucker literally is that delusional that he think he's making up words that are already inside of Webster's and things that people already say.
Yep, that's exactly what I was doing, Jed. I invented the word replay and gang. Got it.
I see people say replay gang all the time on the internet. When they're going to watch something that they missed on live, they say replay gang. You didn't make that up.
You was a motherfucking lie. You ain't never heard nobody say that shit except over here, nigga. Stop. This is where it gets comical. This is where he's turning replay gang is now a commonly known phrase on the internet. Everybody say it. Everybody's going, when you miss something on the internet, you watch it again, that's replay gang. Yep. Seems likely. Even though there's a literal origin story behind it on this channel, and those that have been here for years know there's an actual origin story to the replay gang. It was when we was realizing the reach we was having, and we was realizing that we had the squad in the chat, we had the replay gang, we got the early morning crew, we got the midday crew. It was when we started noticing that no matter when we would go live, there was a base level, no matter when. So I can go live any point 24 hours in a day, and there's always going to be a baseline. And that's crazy. That's hard to achieve in this game. Because you'll see big boys that make a lot of views on their videos, and you'll see, they'll go live, and you'll see like nobody will be in their live. These motherfuckers be getting 100,000 views on videos, and then nobody watches their lives. So, it's finicky. So for this nigga to sit here and steal the replay game and pretend he didn't steal the replay game, oh, that's some commonly known shit. Okay.
Dumbass. He took him out. Like, whoa. I'm not even in a mood to find fun with this because it's just outright fucking sad. It's just sad. It's sad.
But how did we get to the part where it was sad when you was laughing, talking about how you was getting ready to embarrass me, and then now since you've gotten off of a live with me, your tone has changed a lot, and you seem sad now. Randall, what's happening, cousin?
And again, these are grown people. You cannot bully a king. He really think he him. I don't think anything. I actually know I'm him. I'm him, especially in this space. When it comes to advocacy.
So, in your quest of proving that you don't be jocking off of me, you then go into a spiel about how you him. You see what I'm saying? I can't have nothing. He can't think of no other words in the English language to ever say to equate itself to outside of anything that I say. All these words in the English language in that Webster's dictionary he was talking about, but he can only use phrases and shit that I say.
I'm him. In this space, when it comes
like who in the last year has been saying over and over that I'm him? Jedidiah Brown press 1, Shay press 2. Like what the fuck are we talking about? Yeah, nigga, you heard, nigga. You heard. And for him to say this right now when he's trying to convince y'all that he don't be jocking off of me is crazy to me. It's the delusion. And you know the motherfuckers in the chat, I always say replay gang, and it ain't because of LNC either. I don't even think they be saying that, to be honest with you. He be lying. They say replay gang, but I ain't never seen it, so you know they ain't done it.
comes to organizing and building movements, I'm him. When it comes to causing people to literally do more than what they're accustomed to or step out of their comfort zone or do greater, I'm him. When it comes to the literal reason why your broadcast is on right now, because you got to have my name in your mouth, I'm him.
How does you being on my show make you him when I'm a nobody? See, you would say that if you went on like Patrick Bet David or some shit. You went on their shows because you him. You being talked about on a show that don't matter don't make you him. It's like, you can't have it all ways, Jed. You can't say I ain't shit, but then at the same time, when I do talk about you, it's because you him. Like, no, you can't have it always. Either my platform matters or it don't.
And it's so sad because they're also delusional within themselves that when I'm talking about them in a general sense, they glow because they think I'm talking about them as an individual. No,
that doesn't even mean anything.
All of you all together are a spirit. It's called Legion. You're demons. You all are not people worth talking about. And I will not do a show on either one of you all consistently past 1 or 2 times to them just talking shit because
this is why people have left you, Jed. They tired of you lying. Just think about this shit, Jed. to your people that just watch for the content. Them niggas start leaving because they like, bro, you say this same shit over and over, and you don't be doing none of the shit you say, ever. Everything you said about that Shay nigga, you lied about everything. You said they was laughing him out of court, they didn't.
Because that's just what you do. What can you say as a grown-ass man to your children when a man who you called and you talked all this tough shit took a flight to your city to come and talk to you about it, and you called the FBI?
Thank you for admitting on video that that's exactly what you did. Thank you. I'm glad that you admitted on video that you later deleted that you didn't like what I said, so you flew to my city to look for a physical confrontation, and now you are making fun of me because as a black business owner, I called the FBI. We would never say this about any white business owner now, would we, Jed? You wouldn't. You would never say anything about a white business owner saying some shit, and then when a motherfucker try to step over the line, This is the same nigga that just told y'all just the other day when he was clout chasing off of Charlie Kirk. This is the same nigga that was literally telling y'all a motherfucker shouldn't be shot because of shit they say. But Jed wants to come down here and do shit to me because of shit I say. You going to hell, nigga, for this level of lying you doing. There's no if you do not turn back, you're going to hell. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. There's no in between.
You called the fucking intelligence community, and then now you're trying to file a lawsuit about it, claiming that you are in distress by a man that's 5'8", 150 pounds, that you assert often is a bitch?
Yes, because that 5'8", 150-pound motherfucker that I refer to as a bitch filed false copyright papers on my channel, falsely strike my channel multiple times through privacy complaints and other avenues. This motherfucker also slandered my name, defamed me, threatened my wife, my kids, all of this shit. You can try to frame it however you want to frame it. I really don't care. The judge ain't gonna care how you try to frame it either. Because you don't get no say-so in this courtroom. But you're going to get a say-so in the other courtroom. And Jed, I'm about to do you on summary judgment. I'm about to show everybody how fast the legal system can work.
Like, how do you even rationalize that? How do you make that make sense? This is a motherfucker who clearly was bullied as a child, and he still don't know how to stop being bullied.
So you're bullying me?
This the kidnappers again, man.
Man, stop saying that shit over the phone. Damn.
I can't say shit, can I?
When you are undercover, stay undercover. Shut the fuck up. You sitting up there literally telling me that you're so infatuated with my existence that you went and found pictures of people at Jeffrey Pub, tried to find somebody who you think looks like me.
Jed, that was a video, bro. I don't ever believe in giving you all the evidence. And it wasn't even worth popping all of that shit like then. I need you to do this. See, if I'd have played the video, then you wouldn't have this confidence that you have right now in thinking it was just a picture that you could talk your way out of. No, it's a fucking video, Jed. But he knows it's a video. He done seen that me and Conscious had that video. He know. He's going off of, I think when we first showed the shit, I think he's going off of when Conscious just showed that still frame. So I think he think it was just a picture. Like, he's an idiot.
To then assert on the internet that it is me. That is absolutely nuts.
I didn't assert anything. I just asked you, was it you? And your response was, I've been to the Jeffrey a few times. Why would that have even been your response? Why wouldn't your response just be, no, that's not me?
Is this you? Is this you?
Is it?
I just wanted to see if you was gonna lie.
And you lied.
Then when you were doing the actual video about the property, you ain't did nothing. You ain't claimed this. You ain't did nothing. And then goes on to say, but if he did do it, who celebrates a person that's a resident giving or taking something from the community? Did you hear the background for it? No, you didn't, because
I don't even know what you're talking about. You just make up shit. You just be having arguments. I don't know if you just that retarded and you just don't understand what I be saying, but like you just make shit up.
you're not smart enough for that. That is a property that is millions of dollars indebted to the city.
Right.
That's $147 million in debt. And if it had a viable business, they're paying to the tax base, which he was not, and it was not creating an environmental issue, and that was not being squatted on, then it would be something that would help the city to recover. But you can't talk sense to a idiot. And they're all over there. He ain't did nothing. And then when he said,
You haven't done anything. When we asked you straight up, tell us a tangible thing you've done, you didn't want to answer. The retelling of such this is why the game Telephone, that if any of y'all played as a kid, this is why, because there's people like Jed. Telephone is proof that you're always in the presence of somebody like Jed. They didn't mishear what happened. Somebody along the line decided to lie. And maybe another person did. But that's all that Telephone proves, is there's always a liar in our midst. Because somebody will blatantly tell a false recount of some shit on purpose.
they did it. Yeah, you're right. Why would he be celebrating that being done? I said that Hassan is dropping his objection. That would be my terminology explaining what happens. But
You see, that's when he says that's my terminology. That is Jed's way of saying that Shay's right. I did make that up. That isn't a real court term that I'm using. It's something that I made up. When you say it's my terminology, that means you made it up. That is literally what it means. Ain't that right, Jed? Literally what it means.
But what he did was filed an appeal to the judge ruling that the property rightfully belongs and should be deeded to the city of Harvey.
Why would I believe you when you lying about my court case right now? Why would anybody who's read the court case themselves and know that Jed lied about it, why would you believe him about Hassan's case?
Now you have the official terminology of the court? He dropped his appeal. Why would his lawyer be?
He dropped his appeal. When was there a final decision? See, this is what I've learned about Jed over the last couple years. He ain't never been in no legal trouble outside of petty ass shit that like an advocate can get arrested for. Like nuisance type shit. He's never been arrested for real for anything. Because I could tell. Because he clearly ain't never been to court. Because most niggas who have been arrested and had to go to court a couple times, they know way more shit than this nigga's talking about. He does not know the difference between appeals and amendments. He doesn't understand leave with amend with leave, and he doesn't understand. He doesn't understand the difference between with prejudice. With that, he don't know. All he knows is he gets into these petty spats, and the people. A lot of times, I feel like the reason why Jed has gotten off every time is because y'all oversell it instead of really just honing in on what he's doing illegally. You want to be emotional and talk about how you feel, how he makes you feel doing it. That's why the shit with everybody else is fucked up now, because like Ryan shit started out emotional, and then Ryan refined his shit, and the shit looked crazy. Same thing with Vivian. Vivian shit was looking extra emotional. She refined her shit. And then you got Amir sliding in with his shit, and you know me, I check my emotions at the door.
Speaking to me about his business. Well, first of all, did you not know that when you are pro se, that you take litigation, you're then talking to the other side? So typically it will be lawyer to lawyer. But since I am filing pro se with this order of protection, I talk to his lawyers directly. And what
So why ain't you going pro se against me when I'm going pro se? Why ain't nobody from INA said, why do we need to raise $2,500, Jed? You know more than Shay. You can't beat Shay in court without a lawyer.
told the lawyer is, hey, We're monitoring this. I see you guys are doing right by the community. It is my understanding that you are dropping your appeal. And he said, yes, that's what's happening. Things are moving in the right direction. We are filing for permits, and we don't want to fight anymore. And what we'll do is...
And all of this happened. Jed wants you to believe this story had a happy ending after he came through and did all that shit to Hassan. And he wants to be celebrated by saying that all of that shit we saw on camera, all of that shit he was talking about, calling ICE on people and starting fist fights and trespassing and all this shit. He wants you to now celebrate him for that shit because he wants to try to frame it as a victory while not showing any evidence of anything. That's why it's hard for this nigga to keep up. It's hard. Like, even other people he was getting into it with, they wasn't tech savvy enough to be able to really put his evidence on the screen. Me and others, we are so far ahead in technology now because it was harder back then. So like during the Kanika Jenkins shit, it was harder for people to do that shit. Michelle in the cut one time. Yeah. Depths of hell indeed, but you know what we doing. So now we in later times with more technology and shit like that. His great storytelling isn't working like it normally does because normally he's just telling stories against people. Random News was like the first person to come on the scene that was like, I got all these videos. I'm putting all these videos, show you. This nigga's a fucking liar. I understand his followers better than you would think. This is the best. Look, I'm going to give you an analogy that best explains it. And if you tell me you don't understand this, then I can't help you. The best way to explain them is, have you ever known anybody who is so pro their team that they will lie about everything? You ain't ever been watching a game with somebody that's a fan of somebody, and you'll see the ball go right off of their hand, and they will still lie and be like, "No, they didn't even touch that shit. They cheating." Because people think that to be certain, be like a really loyal. Some people think to be a really loyal fan means being down no matter what. That's not what that means. See, that's when you cross from being a fan to fanatic. Like, Jed different than me. You know how bad I would feel if I had somebody drive all the way from fucking Flint to Dalton for this for this shit where I'm supposed to be running for office, running for congressman, only for it to fizzle out in like a week. Like, he don't even feel nothing when he do shit like that. That's what I'm saying, Raven. Like I can't watch sports with you if when you watch your team, because I can say it. Sometimes they'll show a replay. Like if I'm watching the Warriors and they show a replay and it actually went off Steph, and they gave us the ball anyway, I'm not gonna lie and say it didn't touch Steph. I'm gonna say, oh, we got away with that one. That was actually off of us. Because what does it hurt to say that? Especially you at home. That's why it'd be like crazy to me where people be so into certain shit where it's like, because what you learn is the most psychotic basketball fans and football fans, the ones that have put the face paint on and all this shit. What you learn is a lot of them niggas don't even know much about the team at all. They don't know much about the sport at all. It feels like you part of something. And that's the thing with Jed and them. They feel like they part of something. It's for the culture. And we got to protect ours and all of this shit. Because it's just like a club over there. Like, you'll watch, if you ever seen any of his streams, especially when he ain't getting into it with nobody, he talking, the whole chat is talking about everything but what he's discussing. Yeah. Yep. The fan with Wesley Snipes and Nero. Yep. And here's the thing with Jed, and this is why I told him the day after. Like, nigga, why would you come on the air with a championship belt? This is where I'll be like, there's a mental defect in that. You come on the air with a championship belt, then now you trying to put. Then now I ask you about it, and you don't want to say shit. Jed, I got a surprise for you tomorrow. I got a surprise for you tomorrow. I got a surprise for you. Commander Llama Llama, Commander Llama Llama, Commander Llama Llama, Commander Llama Llama.
Basically see if we can get through a couple more of these instances, and we are in a place where we hope that all of this will be put behind us. I think I can agree with that. So when we go to court on the 20th, because we as grown people are having conversations behind closed doors to properly negotiate a resolve, guess what I said? Well, this isn't personal for me. I just wanted y'all to do right by the city. And guess what? Now that you're doing it, there's nothing for me to fight. That's called a win. And here is where it gets really good. Essentially, I did it by myself with me and 2 staff members and a few other people who came at various points off screen and those who came on screen.
What?
But the actual long-standing fighting work was done by me. Thank you for allowing me to get that out, because I can move as a one-man army and get things done that hasn't been done in almost a decade.
Right. You got Hassan to just sign over by using violent tactics. I don't even know if you want to be saying that out loud, but you got it.
Consistently. This man talked about me being on drugs. How dare he?
What?
How dare this man talk about me being on drugs? I wish that I was savvy with the computer.
But you not. Look at your Jed, bro, look at this nigga's pupils. As he's trying to convince nobody that it's not even possible. It's not even possible he's on drugs. It's not even possible. It's not even possible.
I really do. I'm not. I never fake like I am. I'm not. Hold on.
Total deer in headlights, pupils. Like, if you know, you know, bro. You saw them pupils. If you know, you know. You saw them pupils, bro. You saw them yourself. I ain't even gotta say nothing, nigga. You saw them. Geeked up, geeked up, geeked up. He literally do.
I wanted to find this one thing, man. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me a. Would be funny.
Jed trying to do me live. See, you don't have a vault. You be trying to do this shit on the fly. I know where shit be at, Jed.
Damn, all right, y'all. I don't know how to find it.
Nigga, the vault is undefeated. Like, people think, see, Jed, he wants y'all to believe he ain't me. He gonna be trying to be me. Here he is in real time trying to go in the vault to find some shit. He don't know where shit be at. Cause he don't have a vault. If he only knew. how much storage space we in LNC have. That's one thing that we have always invested in consistently over the years is storage space. We got 3,000 live streams, bro. Like we can't skimp on storage.
There was a moment. Hold on. There was a moment on the show that I wanted to point out, but hold on one second. Hold on one second.
And then his briefings or whatever, that shit is a joke in comparison to the Beat Squad. Total fucking joke.
This is I could do other things with my time, and I'm just hold on one second.
Reality Check TV Chicago, my brother.
There is a part. There's a part that I have to find it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Y'all give me a second because I'm trying to find one part in this clip that was just so hilarious.
So, do you want me to pull it up on screen right now?
Just tell me if this is right.
Just tell me if this is right. I can't wait to see what you found funny and you getting skewered.
No.
You just asked.
We're talking about one specific thing. Why are you telling people the case is dismissed?
I understand. Can I tell you why?
Go ahead.
It's true. So your case was dismissed. You lost the case. You have an opportunity to file, I guess, motions or.
I guess motions or I'm just making some shit up.
To appeal it in some sense or to give your reason why you don't think it should be dismissed. So you filed that. You got a court date. Then they said you don't need to come in for hearing because the judge is going to make a decision without seeing your face. Is that not the status of the case?
Jed, that is a motherfucking bold-faced lie.
Why would he play this over his own ear, man? I'm confused, man. This ain't real, bro. This has been like the most unreal, 15 hours, bro. Man, this shit ain't even real.
That's not even remotely what has happened. As a matter of fact, we're going to pull it up on screen because I am a...
So what is the part you looking for, Jay? Because you just get skewered.
And this is a man that's just looking for a come up, obviously trying to find a lawsuit, looking for things and reasons to validate it. He ain't gonna get it from me because I'm smarter than him. I'm smart, he's dumb, I'm right, he's wrong, I'm big, he's little. That type of thing. Was this fight? Why was that? Because you think that I'm going to respond to that shit and say something so that you can try to take it to a court? This is a man that's just
but you've already done that. Now this nigga's like, you think I'm gonna respond to you so you can take it to the court, nigga? No, nigga, no.
You can't make this shit up.
Oh, I'm gonna sleep like a baby tonight, nigga.
Obviously trying to find a lawsuit, looking for things and reasons to validate it. He ain't gonna get it from me because I'm smarter than him. I'm smart, he's dumb, I'm right, he's wrong, I'm big, he's little. That type of thing. He's a fucking idiot.
No weapon formed against me.
And so I'm wishing that I would have just faked. No, I'm gonna do it. Let me just do it for 10 minutes. And then I'm gonna get off here. That's what I want to learn how to do. Right? I want to learn how to hold on a second. Wait a minute. Did I just find what I needed in another moment?
Jed, I'm going
Hold on,
home.
y'all. just no weed. Okay? This ain't weed. And I know for a fact.
Wait, are you implying that I'm on methamphetamines, Jed, are we? So you want to play pause point? You want me to start? You want to play the pause point game? Cause nigga, I've never lost that. Is that what we want to start? Cause nigga, I'm the pause point king. Now, Jed can't respond to anything I say. So his response is Shay's on drugs. Nigga. Nigga. Look, man, I know exactly what y'all motherfucking briefing was this morning. I got audio from y'all briefing.
You can't keep getting away with it.
That was y'all briefing this morning, nigga. That's what bro, he had to delete this video. This nigga just said, you think I'm gonna say some shit that you could take to the court. And then 30 seconds later,
and he has no eye protruding type of syndrome or anything like that. Look at this.
no, Jed, I actually do. You didn't know that? So, see, Jed didn't know. There's a reason why when I DJ, I wear my sunglasses. I wear my sunglasses because my eyes, when I'm concentrating on things moving fast, my eyes get big. So when I'm scrolling through the music, reading all the songs real fast, my eyes get big. So it looks weird on camera. Be like, I be doing shit like this, reading it. So I wear my sunglasses. So this nigga was, I can show y'all, bro. Y'all can find pictures of me as like a fucking kid. I'm just in the picture. Like I have to learn how to. So for example, like if I take a picture with you and we in a dark club, and you know somebody roll up with like a real camera with a flash on it, I'm going to take the picture like this. I'll smile and everything, but I'm gonna have my eyes about like this, because when the flash happens, they'll open up normally. But if I have my eyes normal, the flash will make my eyes go. Like, this is just weird. And this is coming from a nigga who, I didn't say nothing about his eyes getting wide. I said, let's look at the pupils. See, he ain't talking about looking at everybody's pupils. This nigga's just like, your eyes got wide. There was a point in time where your eyes got wide. See, that's the thing. He going to get somebody you can't embarrass. Nothing embarrassing, nigga. That nigga try to be like, you should be ashamed of your wife. You should be ashamed of this. You should be ashamed of that. And all it's done is got him in legal trouble. Because he keeps trying to figure out what will make me mad. And nothing will make me mad other than fucking with my business.
Man, look at this. Look at them eyes. Look at him.
He literally caught the point where I closed the loop. So I had just so I'm gonna show you what I did. Man, Jed, this is how down bad you are. That was actually cold what I did. You actually caught me doing something pretty cool, but you didn't realize what was going on. All right, so this was playing. And so he caught me closing the loop out and turning the instruments off. So I was looking at the screen, trying to make sure I hit the right button while I was talking to y'all. And nobody would know that. Like, I could give you the exact timestamp and you could see it and you wouldn't know it. It's crazy. I could see the light flash in my eye. Like, I could see the screen change. So Jed actually caught a cool moment without knowing that's what he did. So I'm actually happy. I got a screen cap that. That's actually a cool moment for me.
Yeah, look at them. You see them motherfucking lids need to come up for him to actually. Let's get it. something religion. I don't know.
And you know what hurt Jed the most is to put my stream on the screen and show that there's more people watching my shit than watching him. That hurt. That hurt.
I don't know. Take a moment.
You couldn't make this up, nigga.
Oh, you played this on your air?
It ain't so I ain't so much fun nowhere else.
You played this on your stream?
I recognize you as Commander Tony, nigga. Nigga, I know you watching the chat, mad than a motherfucker right now, nigga.
All right, so here you go. Let's look at this a little bit. Take a moment.
You couldn't make this up, nigga. I didn't even send this to the group. I sat on this all day. I was like, I can't wait to show this at the show tonight. I sat on this motherfucker all day. I ain't showing nobody this motherfucker. I said, everybody gonna see this shit together, nigga. Nigga. Hey, I recognize.
Nigga, you getting cooked in the comments above your head is diabolical, nigga. Oh no! Nigga. Shay, he just accused you of being a cokehead. That's cool. He's an idiot.
This nigga is the llama, nigga.
That's funny. Now that is funny. I didn't see that. That's funny.
Yeah, that's hilarious, nigga.
Jed, hey Jed, I know exactly what you feel right now.
Now that's funny. Video title: A Real Update on 4th of July. That is funny.
The fake laugh at me roasting you was everything, nigga. I could see the nigga hiding behind the tears of a clown, nigga. The jumper's still wet, Jed. It's still wet. It's from everywhere, Jed. It's still wet. I didn't know my shit was still out here like this, Jed. I feel accomplished.
Wait, nigga. AI called you the llama, bro.
Well, that's funny.
I'm going to where he
I
signed
gotta-
off. Because I'm getting ready to leave.
Your administration.
Damn. Like, now you putting up pictures of Super Producer? that was actually a cool picture of her. Alright, that's too far. Where am I at? Alright. Let's pick up, like, right here. This feels like a good spot.
But I do think that there is a difference between people who are staunch enemies. And if we were in a war and I had to go in opposition against these people, I'm not going to give consideration to none of that shit. And I'm not in a war because they're not that serious or viable. However, I'm being serious when I say this. In me, I don't care about whatever happens to none of them. And that might be a flaw. That might be a human flaw.
No, that's just no. Don't put that on the human race. That's you. You are willfully making a choice to be this evil. Don't put that on being a human. I'm a human. I'm not that evil. So don't try to put that on being a human, nigga. Nah, bro.
But I'll tell you this for a fact, that if it's God's will, he'll deal with me with that. But as of right now, I'm gonna always be honest.
But the part that's funny, Super Producer, is I don't know what we were supposed to feel seeing the picture. I just thought it was a funny picture. I thought you was being funny. Like, it seemed like a funny picture to me. It's like, I didn't see the picture. It was like, oh my God.
And I'm standing on what I said. I don't have to ever backtrack on it. And I meant it, and I'll repeat it again before I will add to it before I take away from it.
Mm-hmm.
They have disrespected my mother. They have disrespected my organization. They have disrespected me. They have disrespected all kinds of stuff. So do not preach to me about my humanity when you are not going to speak anything about these people who are provocateurs without a cause.
But ain't nobody provoking you. We sit on our channels giving our opinion. You the one that got a problem with that. This shit your fault.
Because I'm about my humanity when you are not going to speak anything about these people who are provocateurs without it.
And okay, Jed, we provocateurs, but which one of us is out here saying like, hey nigga, when your mama died, we gonna laugh? Who said that? Let me know who said that. Show me proof they said it so I can tell them how fucked up they are. Cause ain't nobody over here saying that. Only people saying shit like that is you, nigga. You the only one praying to God to kill people and all this other goofy ass shit, nigga. It's you. This shit you.
A cult. Because I'm in a place of public service, because I am a public figure, because I'm an advocate, does not mean that I have to be like everyone else that preceded me. I'm in my own lane. God picked somebody up out of the gutter, and that's my path. And so whatever it is, that's just what it is. I've definitely paid the price to signify about my work, and it's not going to stop. I will always be called, and I will always show up as long as I get breath in my body. But y'all just sit there and watch this person try to rationalize their irrational thinking and logic, and that's entertaining.
Yeah,
I guess.
Like what happened?
Wrong button. So I'm going to leave it like this, because they said, I'm not big mad, I'm blessed. God's the best. Fuck the rest. I'll pass this test. If we do it, then we'll get dressed.
This ain't real. This ain't real.
So I'm going
He
to
did not
leave it
end with a
like
freestyle,
this.
nigga.
They said,
Which, who freestyles more and better? Press 1 for Shay, press 2 for Jed. I don't know where you get up. Nigga, this is all I do is freestyle, Jed. But I use different beats. Like, what are we talking? Like, it's literally a trademark of the channel. It's something that I've been doing since I was a kid. It's something that I am personally known for. People personally know me for just making up the most ridiculous shit on the fly.
I'm big mad, I'm blessed. God's the best. Fuck the rest.
I'm not big mad, I'm blessed. I'm not big man, I'm blessed. But look at his posture. You tell me if this nigga seems like he's blessed. You tell me if he seems blessed.
That's entertaining, I guess.
I mean, he's definitely blessed. Watch how he do it. Look at his body posture.
I'm going to leave it like this, because they said, I'm not big mad, I'm blessed. God's the best. Fuck the rest. I'll pass this test. And when we do it, then we'll get dressed. And real soon, I'll be launching my organization.
This nigga is the worst freestyler on earth. First of all, Jen, you need to pick a better beat, bro. Like, stop freestyling to this same dumbass beat, nigga. Nigga, what is he talking about, nigga? What? The worst rap? This might be the... Nigga, we gotta make this go viral. This might be the worst freestyle the world has ever heard.
Said,
Yeah, I'd have deleted this motherfucker too. I'm like, as soon as I got done rapping, yeah, I probably deleted the fuck out of this. I'm so stupid. You know he said some shit like that. Right before you delete it, why I gotta be so stupid? I'm not big man, I'm blessed, damn it! Nigga said I'm not big man, I'm blessed. No, stop, my stomach hurts, stop. Stop it. Stop it right now. Oh, that nigga said I'm not big man. I'm blessed. Oh, it hurts. That shit hurts too much. Oh. 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 As the tears fall down my eyes, Jed. Oh my Lord. That nigga said he's not a big man, nigga. He blessed.
Wrong button. So I'm going to leave it like this. Because they said I'm big. I'm not big man, I'm blessed. Find the best. Fuck the rest. I'll pass this test. And when we do it,
Nigga, what in the Grandmaster Flash is this flow, nigga? This motherfucking Beat Street flow, nigga. What the fuck is this?
then we'll get dressed. And real soon I'll be launching my organization.
That don't rhyme. That don't rhyme. This nigga rhyme scheme is terrible, nigga.
Pass this test.
It's the worst rhyme scheme ever.
Then we'll get dressed. And real soon I'll be launching my organization. Cause for the culture is coming, get in the love and the living. Reclaim our crowns, our vision. I'm telling you, there's no opposition. They are ineffective, they can't make me move. But you need to understand, I'm not mad. I'm sitting here rapping to the beat and I'm in my groove. Fuck 'em. Have a good night.
He's like, nigga, I'm going to bed, bro. I surrender. I don't even have nothing else to say. Pretty soon, I'm gonna have my organization. Hip hop, a hippie to the hip hop, zesty you don't stop, the zesty to the zest boogie of Jed, zest the boogie to the duck, zest boogie indeed. Now what you hear is not a drill, this nigga is zesty. Nigga can't rap worth a damn, and he barely know his ABCs. Face ass. Nigga, Soldier Boy rhyme scheme better than that shit, nigga. Like, hey man, say peace to your boy. I'm leaving. I quit. I'm going to go watch the rest of this football. And I'm gonna sit around and wonder why I can't be Jed. This nigga don't even watch football. Like what? I can't. It's hard for me to trust a man that don't watch football. What the fuck you mean you don't watch college football? Nothing. You don't watch no football. You ain't gotta play it, but you don't watch it at all. And it's not because you watching like baseball or something. Da ha da ha da ha 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 ha. This nigga had that rapping Duke flow, nigga. I give up. I give up. That nigga had that rapping Duke flow, nigga.
So you think you're bad with your rap? Well, I'll tell ya, Pilgrim, I started the crap. When you were in diapers and wetting the sheets, I was at the Ponderosa rapping to the beat. Da ha, da ha, da ha, ha, ha. Sure, I rustled some cattle and tended the sheep, but my main concern was rapping to the beat. I don't bother nobody, I'm a real nice guy, kinda laid back like a dead fly. Da ha, da ha, da ha, 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 da ha, da ha, da ha, 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 ha.
Big, 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 big. Big, 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 big. Big, big, big.
I'm about to rap and Duke your ass, kid.
Big, 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 big. Big, 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 big. Big, 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 big,
Da ha da ha. My organization. Hey nigga, I'm gone, bro. Karis, Laura, Saint, Scott Johnson, TK 3-time, Ramona, Rule number 5, Beth, Tracy, Raven, Cynthia, Janice, Bob, good luck tomorrow. Rule number 5, Carefree, Minion, shout out Orly, Gardis, Watts, Kendra, KS Dub, Tommy, I know you was out here somewhere, Lennox, Martino, I think I got everybody, J Rock, Wyoming. So, I'm out. Ain't no outro. I love y'all to death, man. I got a surprise tomorrow. I think it's time to improve my video upload count.